Alright. Welcome everyone. It is a nice Monday, 10 minutes past 9 p.m., 10th of March. On a Monday, and you know what that means? We have some strife ahead of us today, as always. So we're gonna start, and then pretty much instantly with the top 8, since, most of the bracket has already been concluded. Most of the top 8 has been finished. Assembling, and we're gonna see how the top 8 is looking, because our winner side is completely ready, our loser side is almost ready, and as of now it's Strelitzia, Milkshake, Blazobs and Engel in winners top 8. In losers is Skarfelt versus Scriptor, and then Crillou awaiting their opponent. And we're gonna start in just a minute, just before we're gonna do the classic. You guys know what's up. Support the match arena. Give these guys some love, claim those codes, just as we're gonna start. Just before I hand you guys off to my lovely commentators, who I will jump scare any second. We're gonna hand it off to them, and we're gonna start. And with that, I will.
.com. Oh wait, already boo?
Yeah,
Damn, that was fast.
Yeah, it was fast. Yeah. Well, watching the stream, I see how it is.
I am, but I was like, oh yeah, he's gonna talk about Matcherino.
I mean, I already talked. It's fast and straight to the point. But
that was 5 seconds, dog.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good. See, I'm doing that because I'm giving you the love to later on do it better. I'm setting the bar very low, so it only goes up. It's never.
All right.
I can't believe you would do this to me like that. But
I will do this to you like that.
I see how it is. But anyways, for tonight, it's gonna be Karama and Yaker, and I'm gonna be moving into the shadows as the top 8 is being assembling with our first match being Strelitzia Milkshake.
Yeah, so as I was mentioning earlier to Kramo-chan, that this is a really interesting bracket because to me, new person to the wider Strive community, it's a lot of new names. Some I recognize here and there, but a lot I have a lot of trouble recognizing. So I will leave it to you, Kramo-chan, to tell us something interesting about Strelitzia versus Milkshake.
I hope I can satisfy you with information I have, because for now we have a very interesting bracket. And starting with Strelitzia against Milkshake, and I would say this might be an interesting matchup because both characters are very resource reliable. We have Strelitzia as Asuka and Milkshake, of course, as Happy Chaos.
Ooh. Yeah, the very, very classic matchup we've seen a lot in the EU side. Now on different players, of course. And with the Asuka changes as of late, we haven't seen too many of the usual Asuka players hang around. Happy Chaos still sees its mains hanging on to that character because the changes overall not too punishing, I believe. And indeed, I believe the way this matchup likes to go down is very, very Strive-like, but in, of course, its own resource-heavy nature that whoever is able to set up first on their opponent, right, that pressure game leading towards the corner, ends up being the happier player in the matchup. The main exception being, of course, that Asuka can at some point get that DP card to maybe challenge on some of Happy Chaos's pressure strings. But that early burst to sort of take away the conductor role from their opponent is going to be very key.
Yeah, that's true, but in the same time, we know Happy Chaos being not like a high damage character. He's a mid damage character, like somebody even call him low damage character, but with nice conversions. Like you don't deal much damage, but you still retain resources, you gain lots of positive bonus. And again, Asuka, like, it might be actually very crucial, because low damage becomes mid damage becomes high damage after the mana breaks, and lots of hits probably going to break, so it's very snowbally for Happy Chaos, and I would say for Asuka, a little bit less.
Yeah, definitely the case. Like Asuka with the right cards can always hurt a ton. The trade-off, of course, is that his cubes are very interactable in its own unique way. You can be able to punch them away, and from what I've seen, how Tiger Pop is able to navigate this matchup, we do see a lot of options to be able to challenge away. That 6P definitely has plenty of active frames to be able to scoop away the triple cubes, among others. So we'll see if Milkshake has those down as well to be able to force themselves in, get an opportunity to gunshot through, right? Because at the end of the day, you mentioned that Happy Chaos mid damage character, but the ability to open you up, especially right in your face with that roll gunshot, he's going to get a lot of openings, and that damage is going to pile up quickly.
Yeah, that's true, absolutely. But we'll still wait for everybody to be ready. It needs to warm up your hands, they had some time, like a little bit of break before we started. So there might be some reloading happening for the player. You need to remember just how to play.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's interesting to see where are they actually?
I mean, I do see them both in room. At least we do see a Milkshake, for sure. Yeah, and both of them look ready. I just hope it's just them waiting and none of like Strife connection things happen.
Yeah, exactly. That's always the way this goes.
I'm watching these gold arcades, but they not working like a gold. Oh, they do. And let's start with our first match for today. Top 8 of Salty Milkshake against Strelitzia. We're having Happy Chaos against Asuka R.E.V.O.
Bad guy shirt.
Yeah. We have that man, and that man, what man it is.
Who knows? Yeah, so I'm really interested to see how this round start is going to be playing out, right? If either player is going to try and back out away from the other, or maybe force themselves in a little bit, right? We always have that Happy Chaos 2S maybe to try and challenge in that neutral, of course, Asuka with their own buttons. So what will it be? The Happy Chaos 2S. Very nice.
Yeah, you called out the button perfectly, and now contesting against the cubes was a 1-1 getting a hit, and now back into the neutral and trying to get the combo, but to no avail. Milkshake, nice look on an overhead.
Yeah, Stuck holding this pressure, however, right? Try to escape the meatball, stops him, but there's the JS, immediately rolls in for that side swap. He's gonna be getting this. Oh, opting for the slump instead. Quickly reloading some bullets, tries to go for all kinds of nicks. Tap dust, finds the gunshot, and again, ooh, this time, Milkshake knocking him. Nice on the resource where we got that full bullet, half focus. Roki on his knockdown. Forces just to hold this block and rolls in for another from Milkshake, playing very fast here.
Yeah, and it should be a low damage combo, but without mana, you're pretty much dead if you got hit. And now into another round we go with a trade. Actually, a very positive for us in this situation.
Yeah, absolutely. Already has Milkshake in this corner now, trying to play that mid-range. Gunshots to force the block. It's just like that one opening immediately burst. That's how important the control over the pressure game is to these characters. Now we see that Strelitzia has Milkshake tied at the corner, quickly shuffling the deck. The next mix up there is the overhead, but just goes to the run-up throw. Oh, goodness.
Sometimes you feel like you know how to play neutral unless somebody goes full screen and throws you. This is pretty much how the situation goes. And into 2k run up. Oh my god. Into Pogo.
Makes up to see big counter hit. And I don't think we're going to see the burst out of Milkshake. Just hang on to it into the final round of game 1.
Personally, I'm really scared of Pogo, but Strelitzia was ready, but not for this one apparently. And it jumped 2k into the ball we go. What an amazing combo by Milkshake. Starting up strong.
Sadly not enough for the super, so it's going to have to be working on very low clip here, down to the final bullet. Does get that run up. Can we find ourselves a knockdown to either reload or combo all the way to the wall from their section? Uppercut perhaps. Yes, we will do it. He's sacrificed the focus, but at least there we go. Full clip to work with in the next interaction.
There's enough focus to like start pressing with the buttons before using it. And into the super focus we go. And without a mana, it's in a very dire position. And this is first safe. You can't press the button here.
Unfortunate. It's also very funny, actually, now that we go back to what you mentioned before, Happy Chaos, mid-ish damage, right? But anybody's going to be looking great with their damage when that Asuka mana break occurs.
Yeah, and it's actually one of the crucial points in the snowballing mashup. Like, you start strong, you don't deal as much damage, but as soon as you get enough meter, he doesn't have mana. So if you open him up, use your super, bam bam bam, this is the end. So very scary for Asuka.
Yeah, and also just the way that Milkshake has been playing, able to consistently force their entry, right? We see them interacting with a lot of these cubes, but ultimately does find their way in, either forcing Strelitzia to block normals or the gunshot, which just leads to blocking normals in the end.
A very straightforward run start. Every time you see screamers, as Asuka players really want to use it. And it's actually understandable. Very fearsome card.
Pulling out the pressure, shuffling out the deck, has no real use for Dion block here. Like that. It's patience and devious cross up coming out here. And the pressure going, tries to challenge that. Able to briefly interrupt the pressure a little bit. But still just opening, just eating hit after hit, leading away health. This is going to be a really tough one to make a comeback happen. And just the overhead book will close it out. The burst also very difficult to use due to a lot of stray hits connecting instead of a full-blown combo.
Yeah, and especially against Asuka, because the majority of cubes are pretty much burst safe unless they press something. Oh, look at this guard crush and another guard crush, all because of this fast throw.
Yeah, now Milkshake has to play a little bit careful here with these resources. The gunshot roll blocked and also gets thrown out. Now we're down to 0 munitions. You can see that Strelitzia is not letting up at all, already sending these cubes, denying any moment to potentially at least load one bullet in. The shimmy for the throw. Milkshake a little too defensive. Now stuck in the corner, resourceless. YRC does connect. Yeah, you just see the aggressive challenging. Does not want to let up at all to see let one moment to try and recoup bullets at all.
Yeah, but he got some, and now the situation might turn into reverse. Asuka doesn't have much HP, and mana is about to end.
Yeah, we're running a little low, sacrificing that health, of course, to get that mana. Devious cross-up, gets that throw. Not enough for the RC to finish it off, but still, very good pressure situation in the cube.
I feel like
Pushing on top.
this IB actually made this cross under even worse for Milkshake. Like this random IB, because you don't have much of a pushback, you actually land right into Asuka. He could probably even do another cross under. There's enough time to do so. A very scary situation, and now 1-1. Very close set between the two.
Yeah, definitely we have seen it go the way to the players, right? The one that usually is in control has been how these games have ended. So we'll see if there's going to be more interaction here. The first already gone from Strelitzia, but has been able to push Milkshake a bit to the corner here. Eating a bit of gunshots here, but already out of focus. Committing heavily to trying and finding control in the matchup.
Yeah, low mana and actually a nice position for Milkshake, but leaves to 5D, and it's not so good. But oh my god, snipe.
Ex Machina, that's going to be the bullets reloaded, but the focus. Oh, it won't matter actually. Of course it was killed. It wouldn't matter what kind of focus you had. As we go into the next round, close to first here for Strelitzia, so a couple more hits. That should be that refunded. Going for the zoning, Happy Chaos is able to find a hit. Burst when they're close, has them nice to the corner, so it's a pretty aggressive one to use as well.
Yeah, but got clipped by 2k straight in a Deus Ex Machina. Keep it simple, just getting this positive bonus running. 50 meter for Asuka. Strelitzia in a very bad position. a.b.a into the throw.
And a break as well. There's the opening, and that should be a very, very dead Asuka. Milkshake taking it 2-1 so far. One away from moving on into that winner's finals.
Guilty Gear Classic 5D flash into the PRC low. Worked perfectly there. Even though we
especially with how fast you can cancel these RCs, I think it's faster than Xrd and other older. Oh no, in the older gears you had Force RC. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. They're really fast. You probably wouldn't even see an RC if you don't know there's one. But still, pretty fast.
Absolutely. Go, force the gunshot, 2k. To start off here, the mix, and there's the DP. Lucius says, get off of me. It's my turn to throw cubes. Cubes, they will throw, driving Milkshake slowly towards the corner, giving up the space on the screen. Charges right in their face, tries to interact with the air-to-air. Make sure that he can't escape.
Ooh. Old burst, and now we are going to the next corner and probably going to break the wall, because this positive is pretty much end for Asuka. Really hard situation to come back, but still have a full meter, so who knows, a wild YRC or some buttons press.
Also, no mana, has to be very careful with their option. Nice YRC sends them flying, but still no recovery just yet, and you see a Milkshake take all the room they can get to try and find an opening, but the mana is back, still able to get the mix-up. There's more full screen, doesn't quite find the kill just yet, but the burst is slowly being devalued by this chip out. The next hit, or two, will be the end of Strelitzia here, so they do be very careful.
And Bogo! This guy plays Mario on a professional level.
Roomba Stomper. Very nice aggressive opening, air-to-air, preventing Milkshake from escaping the corner, finds the run-up. So opting to charge cards in, tries to aggressive burst, but Milkshake able to escape to the other side. Still finds the next opening, looking to lower up for Milkshake, just eating cube after cube.
And now with all his guards crushed, the mix is vile, and just decided like, let's end it here. Stop it. But now with burst, Milkshake actually have a very advantageous position, and leaves the button and another one, but get punished on Strelitzia.
Yeah, pushing them towards the corner. Nice stagger pressure, finds an opening. Low on hits, but that's okay. You have Deus Ex Machina to reload that clip. Princess on the other hand, a little sparse, but can recover it in time with some of these early pressure games on the hard knockdown or the super focus.
And now decided to use all the meter he has to actually just press till the end. In PRC, instant overhead. Decided not to break the wall for whatever reason, but who knows, maybe decided to think like, okay, let him use the burst, I don't care much. and he indeed doesn't.
Okay, Zach knocked that up, and that should do it. 3-1 for Milkshake. Very nicely done. Consistently finding control in the matchup to just dominate and not let Asuka start what they would also basically want to do on Happy Chaos in return.
That's true. I will still give a shout out to Strelitzia, a very nice air to airs. I would say even consistent, but Milkshake was able to find a lot of this like 2Ks, 2Ks to D, and in the same time, I would say like last round or two, Milkshake switched from like roll mix up to straight going 5K, 6K, and I always tell everybody it's the most scary X mix you have.
Absolutely. I think on that final note with the last potential wall break situation where Milkshake opted to not break it, I think it came down to the fact that he didn't have the meter for a hard knockdown. So that would just send Asuka and Happy Chaos back to neutral. So a chance, you would have to RPS to gain control again. And that gives a chance to Strelitzia to, win the RPS, set up the cube interactions, and your hard work might completely go down the drain. So instead, we slump, try to see if we get that burst interaction going or not, and then take it from there with our life advantage.
Oh, that's true. It just always seems a little bit scary to actually finish Asuka off because he doesn't have mana, he enters the wall, but will it kill or not? Because if you're not, as you told, there is a chance, but without any breaks for us, we do have our second match on the screen.
Absolutely, it's going to be Engel versus Blazobs, Leo versus Potemkin. I'm wondering how this plays out because on one hand, right, Leo very, very consistently strong character throughout the history of Drive, but ultimately has to play in the face of Potemkin. So I'm wondering with the right reads from Blazobs just like that, you end up just throwing yourself into a pump post and eating a world of damage.
Yeah, but Engel not scared and with a flash kick decided to take the momentum back into the game. Corner steal and tries to deflect, but there's going to be a cross up into the wall break, and now Blazobs not in so well situation with a positive on Leo's side.
True, but knowing Potemkin right one could Buster will reverse that situation completely, but Engel not interested at all in giving Blazobs the opportunity. Going for a hard knockdown here. Full stick of butter for Blazobs to play with. See the pressure coming out from Engel. DPRC overhead is blocked, but finds it back. He's gonna go for the hero burst here, but just eats the boom for a clean finish.
Wasn't able to place the wall, no ages for you, no counter Kai, and now Blazobs decided to switch the tactic, going a little bit more aggressive. Oh no, you're going to suffer, you're going to take lots of damage into the wall break. Pow, 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 pow!
There's fan fiction damage over here from the Potemkin. Very nicely done from Blazobs. Almost gets to kill that clutch, but able to win on the cancel. Still pixel health for Engel to play with, but it gets flicked away just like that. A perfect response from Blazobs.
Yeah, very scary situation for Engel to view, and now we are playing back stance neutral, but no avail into jump D. Blazobs takes situation in their hands.
Ooh. Yeah, difficult on that Garuda pressure, just eating the command grab. Eventually goes to the deflect shield, but this time no punishment on time. Big DP bait, and just like that, the force counter hit to come out. Not enough to kill, sadly. Didn't have the meter for it, but a near pixel situation for Engel to try and make this comeback is going to be tricky.
Yeah. And scary big body backdash actually helps Blazobs to win. Oh my god, these few counter hits are vile.
That's a risky run into Potemkin, of course, right? Like you think giant lumbering dummy, right, has a tough time getting opening you up. Has to only really has that command grab to for the strike throw mix game, but it's Strive Season 4. One counter hit from one of these characters that hit like a truck, and you will feel it, just like Engel did in that second round.
Yes, that's true. I got hit by this 6HS counter hit during one night, I think 3 times, and I was about to press Alt F4 and I decided, okay, this is the end of the day. But hope Engel has a better mentality than I, and we'll push forward with our second fight between these two. For now, yes. Blazobs does have an advantage, but who knows, everything can change. only the start.
Definitely. So there's, lovely thing about Guilty Gear Strive, all matches played first at 3, that gives you, feasibly 4 games to try and adapt, at least 2 in a row to make a plan to defeat your opponent, to try to mount that comeback. So far, we already see a lot slower approach coming out from Engel until the Lidl Salt to force the way in, leveraging some of these longer Leo normals now to challenge at Blazobs, and so far it seems to be working pretty nice.
Yeah, no burst for Blazobs and wrong timing on the 6 speed. Plays a little bit patiently, and now it's going to be a Garuda time. Oh no.
And I think, just like that, you might have thrown away the whole round. No, slight drop. Mija gets back in, but gets thrown to the ground. RC to cover it. Uses the Gigantic Kai, and that is unburstable death for Engel. Already down around.
Oh no, into PB and Kara one. And by P, they just catch the backdash, keeping the position going, and another ZHE instant burst.
Yeah, smart from Engel, of course. That would have been very much a dead Leo on the screen, but still, able to find a couple hits here. That wall break, half health gone from Blazobs. Gets that hard knockdown as well, but Blazobs has that 50 meters to play with. Engel has to be careful. Again, you see them taking their distance, using some of Leo's longer normals to poke at Blazobs, and there is the second wall break.
Yeah, but still lots of health for Potemkin. Actually, tries to PB, but no AL, bows on full meter, and what's going to happen? Jump scares! And into the PRC, you can do anything about this. Just accept death with the Blazobs running 2-0 for now.
That is so unfortunate. Look, Engel just like a pixel off a burst there, but even then, right, you have unburstable move into RC, and then briefly one move you can burst into another unburstable move, but it doesn't matter when you don't even have burst to begin with.
Yeah, that's true. But this jump scare is always gonna get me like, oh, I'm running a full armor into you, a PRC, boop.
Yeah, and of course it doesn't help that, Potemkin now has armor on armor, has armor during Hammerfall, during the Hammerfall dash, has armor during the Hammerfall attack, has armor on the command grab. I think he has armor on the slide head too. Especially the command grab one is in itself very different from the others, as it has sort of like catch property to it.
You know, Blazobs says if you got hit by armor PD, it was a fantasy situation, not real, unrealistic. So who knows, but look, for now Flash Kick doesn't work good for Engel, and it actually might be it in the next round. Another Flash Kick into death, or, a majestic turnaround.
That 5k is just so active. Was out, Engel shimmied, and he ran straight into it, unfortunately, but here we go. He's running the pressure, back turn, nice little combo, trying to extend all the way to the corner, / connect. Doesn't quite get the wall splat, but still guard crush. Overhead connects Engel on a roll here. Can we make it stick and reclaim this round?
And no meter for you, Blazobs, and no Gigantic Kai on the field, and now trying to finish everything. Oh, Leo with full meter into cross up, same side, and look at this combo.
Yeah, and that should be kill off of the Super Engel. One round away, has to make a count, of course, right? Blazobs on that set point, so if they do want to keep playing on this winner's side and risks it all on a DP, luckily have burst to cover for it.
Oh no, and this is Micro Volk Kara Part Buster. Blazobs always says he loves this input, and now look at another throw. And Blazobs has meter, so very scary situation.
At last, the DP does connect, able to break through the pressure. So away after the IB, good recognition on the side of Engel to adjust that pressure. Ooh, good RC as well, able to blow away the armor. Unfortunately, no pickup, but still staying right on top of Blazobs, making this mix-up very tricky to react to. Cancels out of the back turn for the throw, crosses over, and Blazobs has enough. Waxy tries to throw, but no, just eats a big counter hit, and that is going to be it for Engel. 3-0. Has to go to the loser side now.
Was it a big body shimmy? Like the slowest one in the universe, and at the same time, if it's slowest, it's going to be the scariest one. Leo might be the king of a jungle, but apparently Monkey is stronger in this situation.
Truly.
I'm scared, but for now we're going to have a And another fire set, every set in this top 8 is going to be a very scary one. Even the ones who are like 3-0, they are only going to be to push the power further. So who knows, who knows? Okay, who do we have? I do see the scripture. Who
We
he
do
plays
have
against?
Skarfelt versus Scripter coming up next, and Scripter I am personally unfamiliar with, so once again I will rely on you, Karamachan, to paint us a picture of what is about to happen.
Okay, so it's a very scary player being invited to first. As I remember, it was not only wanted, but he also won a few tournaments, both online and offline. A few offline Ukraine tournaments. He wins it consistently, like pretty much always. A very scary soul player, but at the same time, he says every time somebody going to say, okay, he's going to win, he's going to lose. So, yeah. Not so strong of a player, you know, not so strong. But at the same time, we do have a Skarfelt, and for now they play MIllia, as far as I've seen. So it's going to be a very interesting matchup, because lately we see more and more MIllias pushing into the top 8 of different regional onlines. Of course, we do have a Volter in top 8 for TNS and other NA tournaments, and Skarfelt coming back into the game strongly, at least this week. So who knows, maybe they're going to push even further, and MIllia at Chenta going to fall down with a big and loud noise.
Yeah, definitely the MIllia players have been a bit of a struggle as of late, right? Receiving interesting changes to their character and kind of disillusioning them a little bit. But of course, we see excellent MIllia performance, like you said, still continue all around. So functionally, the character is still there for the top performers, and which can be frustrating, of course, when you're trying to make a case to the Arxis overlords to please give your character some love and some positive changes for a change. And speaking of also another character we haven't seen in a minute, or at least has been changed, is this Soul character. It's been a while since I've seen Soul out here, so I'm very interested to see Scripted play. But enough about the characters. We are not so suddenly being reminded by Ratch to, of course, make sure to claim some codes on our Matcherino. We are with 34 codes remaining to be claimed, and I see plenty of viewers to go and do that. So, of course, head on over to the Matcherino link. If it's not in chat somewhere, it's !Matcherino. The bot will post it. Head on over, hit that claim code button. You will be asked to sign in if you haven't done so already, which you can do with a service of your choice, including Twitch. After that, you will have contributed 25 cents to the prize pool for free, supporting these wonderful players and the hard work they put on week after week.
That's true. And speaking of Soul, I must aver you. You're going to be very surprised of consistency of this Soul player. Like, imagine the most hardest tech you have on Soul. This guy probably going to do it 9 times out of 10, maybe 10 out of 10 in a good day. This
we
might
are
be
seated and we are listening. I am ready for this Soul performance.
like last time we did commentary for Ozone. Deck was pretty much shocked entire time, but who knows, maybe Skarfelt going to turn around things and we are going actually be shocked by the MIllia players. How it's going to turn out, we're going to see now, guys. Top 8 losers start now.
So the aggressive run up here from Scripted wants to put MIllia into this corner, trying to go for the wild throw, and just like that, Skarfelt able to break away. Now it's time for the lockdown. Let's not let the Soul play at all. Get these mix-ups going, finds a low, next mix-up, and Scripter is kind of breaking apart at the moment.
Yeah, but for now, very nice block on the overhead and DP to cover the distance and into the run-up. Caravile throw out of neutral. There's a Scripter we are talking about, and Skarfelt with full meter. Actually,
oh my goodness. I don't think I've seen a Soul whip out the wild throw this many times compared to Scripter.
Because this guy is a wild throw, is a wild soul, and look at this conversion. He loaded 50% straight from the beginning, and now it's going to be a hard round for Skarfelt to actually come back.
Yeah, oh my god, look at the aggressive chase down from Scripter, going air to air against Skarfelt, bringing them down to the ground, trying to run this pressure, but Skarfelt to jump over now, claiming their turn back. That should be a one break. No, the burst denial.
Oh, Gunflame A little bit of stagger pressure and DP to cover air and very bad situation. And apparently works.
Yeah,
Super.
not meaty enough to recover in time against the super, but there we go, Band Bringer. Good blocks on the RC off the revolver, but the JS will seal the deal. Scripter, as you have promised, is indeed busting out the crazy options.
Yeah, this is a really wild soul player, and for now it's up to Skarfelt to actually adapt. The only thing like really happen, and a game going to turn around like 100% if Scripter going to lose patience, because this might happen. And MIllia, you know, everybody knows this character might not be the strongest, but it plays your nerves perfectly, like perfectly. Just mental damage over mental damage.
Okay, we're seeing remarks that the game is bugged. We are having Strive Earth issues. Supposedly, I think Skarfelt having a bit of trouble to get connected to this match. See what we'll do about that in the meantime. Of course, I think one thing that stood out to me that was really interesting, I have not seen before. Then again, I also don't see a lot of souls pass through Salty, so that's also on me, is the Gunflame RC while running, which has the Gunflame appear behind you by quite a distance, and you're carrying forward this running momentum to the point that I think Scripter almost set up a 50-50 off of it.
I'm not sure if it's like a very true like 50-50, but it is a pressure starter and a little bit of strange one, so you're not as focused, at least for some seconds. You'll see you run up into Gunflame, and sometimes he use a PRC and hop. What you gonna do? What's happening? I never seen a soul play like this, and you start to think about it more and more while your character losing HP.
But think about this for the 50-50, right? Is when you do the Gunflame PRC and you're running at them, that the timing of when you jump over them, on what side you will be during that arc. Are you going to be on the same side or behind them? Who knows, right? And that's when the Gunflame hits as a 50-50.
That might be the scary thing, yeah. Oh, imagine the next situation. You do run in, Gunflame, PRC forward, and into the car while throw before Gunflame hits.
Or that. Or that. So I think it's a very a big can opener option there that Scripter has shown off, which is really cool to consider. And I'm definitely looking forward to what else they have in their bag of tricks to open up Skarfelt here. Of course, we've seen also some really lovely reactions on defense to try and force their way out of the MIllia pressure. MIllia also one of those characters that once you hold this knockdown, especially in the corner, it's almost unending and just constantly looping, and you're basically made to look like a fool by her either opening you up by hitting you high, low, throw, and you're just sitting there like, what is going on? But you know, it's just the nature of the character. She moves fast, she throws out options, and you're constantly at a guessing disadvantage of which it will be.
Yeah, at the same time, we need to shut out Skarfelt because pretty much defense, yeah, was very strong, but in the same time, look at this amazing pressure. They do keep it for some time against Soul, which is one of maybe scariest character on defense. They do have a lot of nice options. And at the same time, even if Scripter escapes, it's not with like a huge counter hit, so you still kind of okay. And you need to figure out your own offense to run something like this so perfectly. So let's see how it's going to continue, and hope none of Strive Earth issue we're going to see. And actually, raid from Flashstone. Look at this.
Yeah. Appreciate you all coming in. Definitely claim some codes, as Ratchet has mentioned. Already you see a.b.a coming up from Scripter. Lovely keeps Skarfelt right in his face for the punish, using that DP to call out the jump in. And already you see the run of walk throws, which is a very interesting gamble to go for against a character like MIllia, who likes the air a lot.
It's going to be pretty much a huge combo for Skarfelt. Into the wall break without a meter, decided to pretty much keep it for the neutral.
Yeah, might be important. Ooh, the air throw, snatch him out of the ground, put him to the floor in the corner, and just like that, a 50-50 off the blue RC. Not enough damage to kill, but looking really good with this knife lead. That's
Jump
awesome.
in is delay. Volcanic Viper. And in the far as amazing combo of counter hit and straight into the wall break. Very nice start for MIllia, very nice start for Skarfelt, and another for his counter hit.
Yeah, winning that footsie game, but already we see the burst coming out from Scripted and then the hard force in. He's able to stagger pressure them into the corner. God, bring her RC low. Awesome, dude. Another Fafnir, and there we go. Just finding opening after opening. And is this baited? Very nice.
And a very nice block on all the cross-up coming from MIllia into the neutral way back. And now, Volcanic Viper to end it all.
Definitely, what's really interesting is how some of these options are being leveraged that Soul has in his kit, right? We see a button whiffed, MIllia in the air, and what goes to Scripter's mind is not to try to go for DP or maybe an anti-air of some sort. So just get in there, whiff a button, and immediately revolver after it, just to get that knee in the air and try to snipe Skarfelt to the ground.
It covers lots of space, so a very nice choice, and for now Skarfelt decided to play patiently and actually finds a kill.
Yeah, of course you have to try something new after maybe aggression hasn't worked out. Maybe now it's time to play perhaps reactionary, just like that, able to bait the DP, catching a nice reward, and Scripter knows that, has the burst away. Now both players playing relatively slow from what we've seen so far. Skarfelt very nice in control, tries to go for a double mix. Oh.
The balls, the steel balls he has, because you actually doing something really scary. And look at Skarfelt, keeps the momentum going, but DP to stop all of this. With the meter, the damage going to be scary.
Yeah, look at that, just one solid hit, and already that careful light that Skarfelt has cultivated. Gone in an instant. Revolver coming out, RC to extend, and Scripter on that set point.
And for now, Skarfelt doesn't even have burst, so first hit might hurt a lot. Right, goes for the throw, but no avail. And jump H counter hit, actually a huge combo start.
Absolutely, unfortunately, not enough meter for the hard knockdown, so both players at a RPS choice, good blocks. Unfortunately, Night Red Vortex is going to be blocked out. Still, we see Scripter chasing down Skarfelt to try and put them in the corner. Good blocks on the edge. Oh my goodness. 6HS coming in, but no RC to cover for the burst. Still able to run up wide though. Constantly forcing guessing options at Skarfelt.
He's just controlling and oh my god. I told you, this guy is ready to take on Blazobs. We were talking about who is going to win today's tournament, saying that Blazobs has a chance, a huge one. I will say, bro, you see this guy in a loser's bracket? This is going to be a wild. And just read, like, Okizeme by using a super. And he didn't even have, like, a full meter. It was a 50 meter. He was committed.
Yeah. That was crazy. Like, something possessed him, and he's like, you know what? This time rave, it's gonna work. It's gonna be awesome, and awesome it was. I pogged. But up next, we have Decoy Snell versus Crillou. So really glad to see Decoy Snell make it a top 8. You know, local Dutchie out here, always gotta rep that support. Unfortunately, they had to knock out another Dutchie in the process, Olive Oily, but they're making good on the blood sacrifice, taking out Rag in the process. So definitely a hard road to get to here, which is great to see.
Yeah, man, it's a usual situation when you like want to push all your region into top 8, but you accidentally kill everybody on the way. It's just how bracket works.
Yeah, it's like that sometimes. So, but you know, for all their hard work, now they get to face off against Crillou, seed 3 in this week's bracket. So curious to see how this will play out. I believe Crillou hovering that Potemkin, as I don't think Decoy Snell has gone off the Jacko.
Who knows? We'll see. Because it's one player that I'm not used to see, both on stream and on top 8, so we might be surprised by the character choice. And Crillou rocking up Potemkin for a few months already. I feel like we actually might have seen even like a.b.a from him. Who knows?
Yeah, I think
But
we
for
normally
now,
see the a.b.a from Crillou, so it's in. Yeah, okay, that is Crillou on the Potemkin, so it is
Yeah.
still Jacko for Decoy Snail, which it's This one's
10-10.
an interesting one because I think it's again similar to what we see with a lot of these matchups in Strive, where characters do not have their beatless reversals and they're facing off against an opponent with a smothering offense, especially something like Potemkin, who with the wrong guess you will be eating a pop buster for about half your health. Which, you know, at the same time, Jacko just throws out her goobers, sends the army on you, and you're sitting there blocking attacks from all directions.
Yeah, I mean, Carrot said this matchup is 10-10. You either destroy Potemkin or you lose horribly. We'll see what's going to happen. We have Decoy Snail, we have Crillou, check home, and Potemkin into our first round of losers top 8.
Absolutely. Also, great to see that this is also going to be a flag orientation battle, vertical versus horizontal.
Yeah, for now, Vertical actually have an upper hand, and look at this. Ooh,
Oh, wait.
too early! No
Yeah,
damage!
you see the damage away, but yeah, no, that mattered. Okay. I was about to be worried that if it didn't matter, still big, strong opener here for Crillou, and just lets the heat tackle rip, taking that first round very convincingly.
Tries to go for a Carapod Buster, steal his stars, but Decoy plays it patiently. A nice V punish using 2D to get an hard knockdown.
Yeah, oh, that's a little slow on the defense there. A pop buster, and again fakes out the gorilla for another pop buster. Crillou playing fast as ever. Doesn't want to give Decoy any opportunities to get their pressure started, which is a shame.
I mean, sometimes it happens, especially against Potemkin in a later patch.
Fortunately, Skarfelt, you were a victim for our entertainment. It was a good try, but definitely that last OD was a bit insane.
Like, Scriptor is the one guy who makes commentary hype every time. But
yeah.
let's focus on the match we have now on the screen. Maybe Decoy Snail will have a better start this time. And actually, no burst for Crillou already.
Yeah, a good opener. Now able to deploy the goobers, and here we go. A little bit of that Jacko gameplay we like to see. No burst, as you said, on Crillou means that you'll be doing a lot of holding. Fortunately, the minions are now gone, and just like that, eats a close slash, has to burst away because it's going to be unfavorable situation to unfavorable situation. But Crillou seems not to interact with the goobers. Still, Hammerfall being challenged. RC for the pickup, instant overhead, and Decoy Snail now seeming to get their footing.
Yeah, you got Fuzzed, and now amazing KO2A breaking the armor on Crillou, does have a meter, so any comeback possible into 5D. And this should actually kill. Like, super? For sure.
So driver, if the super doesn't, the wall will for sure clean the duty here. So Decoy's now up around. Crillou already has the burst back, and just like that, you see them challenging a little bit more aggressively on the right start. 5k does find the mark for Crillou, and now he tapped in towards the corner. The damage is really piling up, and unfortunately, as Jacko, you just kind of have to block good.
Some MIllia mix from Crillou, and straight into the wall break, and now Decoy Snail trying to come back in this situation, but destroying the goobers, and now into RC. Crillou tries to pressure Decoy into the corner, but no avail.
Yeah, that being said, right, look at the life disadvantage for Decoy. This is still very rough. Luckily, you know, they are up around, so even if they do lose, it's not too bad. But man, Crillou constantly able to force their way in onto Decoy Snail, interacting with the goobers, but luckily Decoy Snail able to find a hit now, tries to set up some crazy mix, finds the strike throw. Now, again, goobers deployed. Are we going to see them armored up for the Shy Steed? There it is.
Oh, what an amazing pressure, and again 5D tries to finish it right here, right now, and actually was able. What an amazing comeback from Decoy Snail.
Yeah, I like what we're seeing here, because first game a little rough to get it off the ground, but luckily able to find their footing and now finds the correct points to challenge. But Crillou is still very deadly in these games. I think if Decoy Snail lets up slightly, Crillou just completely overturns the entire sequence. And yeah, it's been a rough ride for Decoy Snail, even in the one that they won. So hoping that they can maybe lock in and find some deeper options to exploit against Crillou to make the wins a little bit more convincing.
Nice coverage on the distance, but oh, this is going to hurt a lot. Wait, is it pretty much corner to corner from Potemkin?
Pretty much, and now you're just holding the Gruda mix, and oh goody, the jump got called out by HPV.
What's a clean read from Crillou?
Yeah, so let's see how the second round starts off. Both players don't have the burst just yet. Crillou a little bit more of an advantage on the gauge, and these hits coming out from, of course, that will of course refund them that burst much faster, but in exchange, your health will be disappearing.
Not really disappearing. The damage is substantial, but not as huge as you wanted to see, and keeping the distance, the amazing armor break.
Yeah, that was fantastic to recognize the armor hit and then also to immediately call the minion. Still not quite enough to kill, but a pixel health here for Crillou. Now, Snail find the finishing hit here and can play a little bit more of a zoner game. There's the Goober trying to chase down, help the man, but no, gets pop bustered. Okay.
Actually, forcing gold burst here is very good for Crillou. Starting with a huge advantage. Okay. Yeah. No burst for you.
Yeah, but now with some decoys now in a really good spot, slowly controlling Crillou into the corner, stun summons the minions, he's able to find one quickly, but the 2S slaps it away, nevertheless, hasn't quite escaped just yet, parries on the attack attempt, gets the run-up throw, and Decoy Snail looking to keep this pressure endless, has the meter to try and summon up the armor, there it is, and these Groovers are gonna hurt, RC to force the wall, 2D, the boys chasing down.
And another top dust. Look at this damage, actually pretty huge, and took A2D to start the pressure for Crillou. Decided to go for a strike this time.
Oh. We get the kill here. Oh my goodness, just barely. Decoy Snail takes the lead here. What I find interesting is how they use the Goober command while no Goobers on the screen, which is seeming to have Crillou produce a delayed response to it, seeing like, oh, she did command without any minions, let me press a button. But the intentionality behind it on Decoy Snail's side means that they're going for it with the intention of immediately following the button with a button afterwards to get a counter hit in, hoping indeed for a delayed reaction from their opponent.
Yeah, every time you think like, okay, I have a reaction counters this, but actually you don't. Usually you need to call out the stuff because it's really fast. Now decided to go for a throw, but Crillou is an amazing tech, and look at this damage. Few hits, you already lost a lot, but it's still a great position for Snail to be in.
100% has Crillou locked in the corner, burst still available, that might also be the like shield, but Crillou has had enough, just decides to burst out. We see a bit of that footsie gameplay coming from Decoy Snail, wanting to maintain this screen position advantage, right? Crillou locked in the corner, but the backdash to call out the run-up throw.
And tries to go for another one, and look at this 2D counter hit in the fuzzy overhead. This should kill, and this is pretty much a set point for Decoy Snail.
Decoy Snail is working overtime with these interactions. This is great to see. So like I said, set point, immediately breaking the armor, summons the Gruber out on the OTG. Crillou once again holding this extended block, being driven all the way into the corner, and now has to watch out for the potential strike throw or that 50 meter until the armored up Gruber army Gets the pressure extended, and there it is, the throw.
Straight into the burst we go. Amazing usage of 5k and rare reversal super from Decoy.
And Decoy Snell recognizes the importance of the screen position that they have acquired. Almost gets the punish on the whip spot buster, but has 50 meters to cover for Crillou. Now, swap the spots. Decoy Snell having to get this back. She get caught up by Close Slash. Still one more shot. Garuda pressure. That dust will connect, and Crillou staying alive. Yet, Decoy Snell is on that set point with a burst available, so still a chance to end it right here.
5D, you can't really anti-air it with 6p station. And look at an amazing flash, and Crillou keeps the position going. Decoy Snail back to the wall.
Oh, this time Crillou was ready for the fake call. And now dangerously running the pressure and the delay. PRC pop buster and enough meter to find the kill. Decoy Snail is going to be taken down to a game 5 situation. So not just the end of the road here yet for Crillou.
This cashback for faster C-Pod buster scares me every time. Like you're like sure you're like staying alive after pod buster, and he already used the meter, so what could be scary? And bang, cashback, plus 25 meter to kill you.
It's rough out there. Sometimes these Potemkins, they just kill you.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But here we go. Game 5, Decoy Snail versus Crillou. The final game between the vertical and horizontal flag. Already we see the early burst coming out from Decoy Snail. Able to find a couple hits. Crillou locked in the corner and eating the stagger pressure. I think it's the first time we're seeing the soccer kick being used in the pressure string.
Not the first time, but the first time it actually connects for sure. And now Crillou decided to switch into the offense. Decoy Snail in a very bad position, but has a meter to use. Tries to get closer to Potemkin, and it was a mistake with an amazing back throw.
Oh, yeah, the intention to press on minus frames. Of course, you see the Hammerfall blocked. You want to take your turn back, but Crillou just has that 50 meter to deny it. Here we go, Snail sending it off nice and aggressive, gets that regular throw. Uber is deployed, and now we get an extended combo. Unfortunately, the JD, 2 hits, I believe, and stealing the super knockdown nonetheless. Instead, taking control, has Crillou locked in, the Ubers with the Shiesty on, and now we're going to hold the unending minion pressure.
Amazing reaction on top dust. Now look at this risk piling up on Potemkin. Tries to throw, but amazing tech from Crillou, and what a defense!
Yeah. Oh, nice, what a challenge. Unfortunately, the risk has already expired, so there's not going to be a counter hit to be found there. Still, Crillou finding the way and deflect shield away. Unfortunately, gets Hammerfall right back in there and tries to throw, but the action worked opposite, and there's the pop buster, has enough meter for the kill, and unfortunately, that is going to be it. Crillou moving on forward. And Decoy Snail going to be ending in the top 8 side. Very unfortunate, but very well played by both of them, of course.
Yeah,
Shed a tear.
I would say, even though Crillou played amazingly, but in the same time playing against Potemkin, you do stack this mental pressure over and over, and we have seen amazing defense from both of them, and Snail actually defending against Crillou, not letting them get lots of counter hits. But in a later fights, like in not set, but like 4-on-5 game, we have seen lots of counter hits coming pretty much on the Jackal, and you can't really survive this too long. The damage of Potemkin doesn't satisfy any survivability.
Yeah, it's tough in these streets, especially when the Potemkin players have proven that after your character gets reworked, you can complain long enough that they will add back what they took away from your character and make it as strong as ever. So this is the best time to hop on that Potemkin hype train. But speaking of the hype train, okay, well, not speaking of the hype train, we're going to be talking about Match Arena instead.
I mean, it's still a hype.
I suppose it's still hype. It's hype when we see those codes go down. So indeed, a significant decrease compared to the last time that we mentioned it. So 26 codes left to claim, more than enough viewers to do so. So head on over. There is the link posted by Ratch in the chat. Head on over, hit that claim code button. You'll be prompted to sign in if you haven't done so already with a service of your choice. And once you've done that, you have contributed 25 cents to the prize pool, supporting these wonderful, wonderful players. And speaking of wonderful players, we got Scripter coming up next with, of course, the beloved Insane Soul action we have all fell in love with just a game ago, or 2 games ago.
Yeah, we might see will be Engel ready for this wild soul, because for now I'm pretty much everybody looks into one specific player, and who can judge them?
So I'm interested to see where these players like to play their effective rages, if they want to tussle in each other's faces, or in this case we see that Engel's able to leverage slightly longer normals than Soul is. And of course, yeah, the booms being at least a minimum of 2 hits makes it difficult for Gunflame to compete. Still, careful approach here from Scripter. He's able to find that first hit and keep Engel to the corner, but there's the challenge.
Tries to shimmy, but to no avail, and what's a beer shimmy? What can you call it?
I don't know, whatever it is, it reminds me of that Piccolo gift where he just flies all the way behind Cell and gives him a punch.
Yes, pretty much, and we're going into the neutral with Soul having full meter, but now 50 left.
Yeah, oh, great shimmy, baiting out that DP from Scripter. And now Engel cooking with that back turn combo, as always, has the meter for the super. It's gonna be hard knockdown here. Not quite kill yet, but one good mix will seal the deal for this first round. Oh,
Yeah.
That is something that Scripter is going to have to look out for. These back turn shimmies that Engel is using to bait out DPs.
Yeah, the speed on the back turn for Leo is actually very scary, and another wild throw. But yeah, now contested.
Oh, nice guard point. Oh, this time, wild throw after wild throw, tries to throw back, but not quite. 2k pressure. Engel finds the challenge out. 6HS has enough, and the super is blocked. No meter to make it safe, and an excellent punish from Scripter.
Oh, 6HS, a very scary starter, and amazing burst from Engel, and straight for the burst we go for Scripter. They're just flying around, an amazing IB! Doesn't allow turbulence to connect.
Great jump out from the regular throw. Now Engel setting up these sub mix-ups makes it very difficult for Scripter to try and guess what side the mix is coming from. He's opting to drop down, red RC, forcing the hit. Interesting combo, getting the side swap. Very nice. Already put him in the corner air to air. Make sure that they can't escape. Now comes that soul stagger pressure. Oh, just wants to block it out.
Amazing chase for backdash, and we have another side switch, but now from Leo's side, and DP and wild throw into RC to end the soul. It's an amazing combo.
I have never seen so many wild throws coming out from a soul.
It's
Just
only the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, I think the entire most of like Scripter's like game plan structure is built around how often can I get these wild throws, and you know, what kind of setups do I need to you know, to optimize these situations where it succeeds. You know, I'm glad that a player like Scripter exists, because tying it back to Xrd a bit, there was similarly just a player like that where they moved from Potemkin to Soul and focused the entirety of their game plan about acquiring those wild throws. And of course, an Xrd wild throw was a combo starter, but still the damage is fairly comparable between 2 versions. So for Scripter to also build a lot of their game plan around acquiring wild throws is lovely to see.
Yeah, and same time he calls this command throw bad lots of times, so who knows what he has in his mind. Yeah. Look at TK with the delay. Oh, you're going to suffer lots of damage. What an amazing combo trade.
Yeah, has that recognition of like, oh yeah, slash, pops them up slightly. The counter hit freeze frame gives me enough to jump up and makes an air throw. Just jumps in DPs, another Ume Shoryu just like that into the wild throw. Just, oh my god, he has read after read after read. This is awesome.
He opened the book and apparently he knows Deutsch. I mean, oh, whoa. Speaking of opening the book, an amazing burst, bait and punish.
Yeah, DPRC. We get a quick little couple overheads, trying to bait out a DP response, but look at the fearing angle a little bit here, right? Trying to back away, see what crazy option script is going to represent next, and just like that, forces the wall throw off the RC. Going to be scaled, unfortunately, but still able to swap into the corner. Finds the first hit. There is Engel going from DP out. Good blocks. Now we see the patience aside from Scripter. Has seen Engel bait it enough times with these shimmy back.
Oh, need to anti-air and Shimmy, this is going to be it. He doesn't drop those. He doesn't drop those. Oh, I love this guy. I love this guy.
He really just like makes a couple good reads, completely trounces his opponents, and kind of like has you at the end of the day questioning like, wait, what the hell happened?
I mean, you can see Engel trying to find a solution to whatever happened on the screen, and actually was able to find a few, I would say like lucky or not, but flash kicks to stop scripted momentum. But this guy is amazingly switches from going wild into the patience. He really can't wait this out, and his IB and FDs actually mess up a lot of Leo's pressure. So you need to change even your turn a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
No, this is too much. Oh no, this was almost out, bro. And then,
Okay, able to get out the heavy boom. We see now stagger pressure coming off of the 5P, and Engel working pretty nicely here with a life lead. Constantly catching Scripter, looking the wrong way with the blocks. Able to get the super for the wall break, so we are in a great spot here.
speaking of changing offense, look at lots of stagger pressure coming from Engel, and oh, what a patience from both of players.
That's how crazy this game is. Both of them were not comfortable trying to interact at all.
Yeah, waiting for a reversals, and look, an amazing usage of a deflect shield.
Oh my goodness.
Combo strength by using only one button, only kicks.
Oh my goodness. Also the air mix, like Engel feared for their lives there.
Yeah, but the same, coming up victorious in this round. This may be a start of a huge comeback from Engel, and look at this amazing reaction from Scripter.
Trying to chase it down on the back turn. A lot less DP being used. Able to whiff a whole faster and still get a pickup. Unfortunately drops the combo. Engel DPing away from freedom, but the blue RC able to float over the 2S. Doesn't quite get the pickup, but still Engel has to use resources to skip the corner, and again the shimmy on the DP working at long last.
The speed on this shimmy is very scary. Lots of Leo players really like this option, and look at this damage. This works perfectly.
Yeah. Ooh, box away. To get a quick OTG, slap him into the corner. Throw is whiff, but has the PRC to make it safe. The Myriad Vortex, not enough to pick up off that trade, however, but falls right in with the base of DP. So DP burst. I'm losing my mind.
The patience on the Scripter's mind. Now he's having a full advantage in the form of the burst, but decided to use it. An amazing usage. Oh, this is going hard a lot. Counter hit, go slash from Soul in corner. Oh, it only ends with Tyrant R.E.V.O.
Potemkin cosplay damage. It is awesome. Engel in a real tough spot here. Next to no burst. We're not going to be recovering it in time, I believe. Oh my god, everyone getting Viper, not enough for the Tyrant R.E.V.O. Still off near a pixel health, and Engel does get that burst after all. No way, what? Oh my god. Fuck off.
Introduced DP to just cover any option outside of block you're never expecting. The risk reward guy with a 3-0. Like, and it's actually a risk reward because he has a full HP. What's going to happen if he does mess a DP? But at the same time, he's going to win out of one hit, maybe even few hits, judging cheap damage.
I mean, it's true. I still think the risk reward is kind of skewed in the end, right? Like, you know, no RC force counter hit, so They kind of get to hit you with whatever they like, but damn if that wasn't cool because it hit. Like under any circumstances, you talk to a Soul player and then you ask them like, or like somebody else would see that and says, why would you ever go for that? And then Scripted just hits you with like, but it was cool, wasn't it? Is Scripted an Xrd player? Maybe.
No, no.
Bad guy.
I do believe this is his first fighting game.
Damn, he plays like it for sure. It has his own favorite playstyle. It's awesome.
I mean,
Last time I've seen this kind of insanity was Stale Devil and Xrd.
I mean, in the same time, I do believe he trained a lot with Ashimriad back in the days. So if you know, it's a very strong player coming up from Xrd into Strife of Russian Soul. Pretty much playing really good. Like rocket rival, I would say. But we are down to the next set, having Strelitzia and Crillou.
Yeah, this one could very much be a bully set for Crillou, as very difficult to try and challenge through some of these pressure sequences. But of course, yeah, you got the flick, you got some of these really long active normals from Potemkin to blast away. Oh my god, the manaless damage.
Oh, Manek just came back in the moment when you need it. But in the same time, can you come back as your mana? Surely not in this round. Amazing start for Crillou.
Already good pressure, forcing Crillou to block, but Crillou knows what's on the horizon. Just gotta be patient, find that one opening and just vaporize the Magician.
For now, oh, now without a burst, you're in a very bad situation, my Asuka boy.
Yeah, Wild Assault, keep the pressure going. The mix-up, mana break on top of it, and Crillou just absolutely dominating Strelitzia so far.
I mean, it's only the beginning. We saw the first match against Snail, like it was the first time when we like Crillou dominating, but in the same time we went to the game number 5. Who knows, its situation might actually repeat itself.
Yeah. Could very well be. See also a good point in chat, right? Strelitzia might just be warming up, especially just coming to bearings on oh yeah, how again do I play the Potemkin matchup? So who knows? We'll see some slight improvement, maybe a clock in on what Krillou's options are. We really see a very nice challenge here. Trying to claim their turn.
Yeah, that's true. And now amazing flick on a cube, a new addition in the latest patch. And now, oh, this for sure should have been a potbuster. Oh, look at this DP. You do have it, but no mana to use.
Yeah, able to reload a little bit here, finds a throw, there's a knockdown, trying to start the game off, shuffles the deck away, has to be careful with this mana running out though, and of course that will be health sacrifices to get it back. Good blocks on the mix-ups, and just like that, a big challenge from Crillou now. This Strelitzia holding the pressure, there's the pop buster, not enough to kill, but maybe off of this RC, are we getting there? Knuckle?
Yeah, this should be it. Unburstable, huge damage, and actually having a burst on Crillou, this might be a very hard situation to find a hit. Oh my god, Strelitzia straight into the corner we go. Not for long. Amazing pickup.
Yeah, get the challenge now. A little bit of that mix-up. Good block on the teleport though, and just like that, Crillou able to end the pressure as soon as it started. First gonna be having to be used, forces his way back in. In the corner is Strelitzia trying to FD out, but man, even at this range, Potemkin can hit you just like that. Look at that heavy slash. Oh, the other way around.
You're dead.
It's looking a little rough out here, gang, not gonna lie.
Every hit is just like a huge anvil coming down onto you, especially without a mana.
Alrighty, game number 3, Crillou on an absolute tear. They have to lock in. They have to lock in. If only they just lock in. I gotta lock in. Repeat the cycle of lock in. Here we go. Game number 3. Strelitzia needs to make this one count. They want to stick into this bracket. Already, Crillou just looking for options to deny. The pressure flicking away, but Strelitzia taking it a more slower push it back away. But the moment you send cubes, you send projectiles, and there's a chance for Potemkin to interact with Flick against you. Oh. Big hit. Still. Any wrong guess and all that health and lead that you built up can disappear in an instant. Crillou has that burst, has that 50 meter. There we see the RC Buster further extends it. The match break. This might just be the kill here. Still a chance for Strelitzia due to a drop here. But stuck in the corner. Moves. Tosses over to the other side, but the awareness from Crillou, unfortunately this time not ready for the throw. The tap dust, Strelitzia finish it. No, one more interaction possibly. And the armor on their hammer fall. Crillou on set point.
Yeah, very bad situation, especially without a burst and Crillou slowly coming up with it. Tries to flick, but this is unflickable, I think. At least from this distance. And without mana, without anything, he still pressures like a god. This might be a start of something really bad coming up with cross slash, but no connection. Oh, you're seeing the wrong timing.
Yeah, there we go. Thrown into the corner. Strelitzia looking in a good spot here. Has a good bit of life advantage to play with. And the question is, the throw gets baited out. Is Crillou going to use this burst though? Overhead connects, and I think Crillou content. Oh, interesting. Not going for the super there. I don't know if that was a misinput or not.
It should be a super because you don't see a 5p. It should be like a cube, a super cube for sure. But still was able to punish Crillou. Who knows? Maybe it's start of a comeback. But look at this 5p anti-airing.
Suffocating pressure, get a lovely pickup as well, and look at the mana running out on Asuka's side. And the damage is still piling up into this wall break combo, and we're gonna go transition to the other side of the screen. I don't think it's gonna be a hard knockdown because it was a heat knuckle ender.
Tries to go for the gold burst, but no avail, and still no punish from Crillou. Amazing. A little bit of comboing from the distance. Tries to control the space and punish for Hammerfall break. Wake up, close flash. Tries to go for Footbuster, but missed. By for 60 and still works.
Yeah, now this one's going to be a tough one for Strelitzia to find the comeback here, right? Because Potemkin a bit of a techy boy, but one small gap, and there is Potemkin pressing against you for that last bit of health you're playing with here. Already the YC being used to build a bit of space, but hasn't quite been able to escape the corner. Good throw tech. Strelitzia managing to maintain the space a bit. Doesn't quite get the pick out on the tap, sadly. And Crillou hasn't escaped that corner yet. Being really patient to try find an opening to challenge for that last bit of health, and there it is, the close slash to smite down Strelitzia, ending their run. Crillou moving on forward 3-0.
Wake up, close flash. He just believes. And sometimes you need to believe. And it should be it for loser bracket for now.
Yes, as our loser semis has been determined, right? It's going to be Scripter versus Crillou, but after a long enough break, it's time for the return of Milkshake versus Blazobs. So, Happy Chaos versus Potemkin, and yeah, I think similar vein to what we saw on the Asuka versus Potemkin match that we from Strelitzia and Crillou, where, of course, Happy Chaos going to be doing a lot of bullying, a lot of big subs, and slowly chipping away at Potemkin's health. But oh man, if Potemkin gets to you, right? If when I get my hands on you and I pop busted you on the squat rack, throw you in the corner, do this damage, and find that juicy counter hit, all of that hard work immediately gets swung away from you into Potemkin's favor.
Yeah, and at the same time, you can't really zone the Potemkin out because now they can flick your shot, and you know, even if you get hit few times by trying to flick the shot, it doesn't really matter because from distance you have lots of HP, you're a Potemkin, but if you will be successful for one time, you can close the whole distance. So
yeah,
it's probably going to be more of aggressive play from Milkshake, but at the same time, Blazobs does have a very good defense. Who knows? Maybe it doesn't work against Happy Cows. Happy Cows still has a few ways to open up opponent, you know, strike throw, a little bit of shimmy under the plus 20, I think.
Yeah, and also just the mid-screen 50-50 of roll gunshot, of course.
Yeah, and now jump to K. Amazing button to make somebody out. I do think sometimes Happy Cows doesn't know where they're going to land, like same side or cross up.
That makes for the best mix-ups. Hell, I don't. It's like hell. I don't even know what side's gonna hit on. So good luck. We're just sitting here waiting on Milkshake to appear. Blazobs already ready to rock. I like the idea you mentioned that probably Milkshake is going to start this off pretty aggressively, right? You can try to take a defensive stance, but I think with the reach that Potemkin has, it's a bit risky that maybe as you try to back away, he clips you, and just like that, you're stuck in his pressure game. So to try and throw out maybe like a 2S or something, or jumping up into the air, I am interested to see how Milkshake will take this round start decision. And of course, I think for sure the prerogative on Happy Chaos in the burst economy is to just instantly burst when they do get hit, especially by a pretty nasty counter hit from Potemkin. And on Potemkin's side, they could probably hang on to it a little longer, maybe set up for a deflect shield before committing to a burst.
Oh, who knows? We will see. The resource economy is a very, very strange thing in this game sometimes, and we are up to the winners finals of today's Salty Milkshake against Blazobs. Happy Cows and Potemkin on our screen, and straight into the aggressive frame from Blazobs.
And also the defensive play from Milkshake, but already finds that first mix-up to land. Strike throw is going to work, and Blazobs opting to just burst, maybe want to take away some of the ability for Milkshake to generate resources, but that's no problem. Already finds the throw, a little more focus and bullets, but man, just look at those self-sufficient mixes from all those kicks.
Able to put Blazobs in the corner, and now in the Deus Ex Machina, and look, amount of resources. You have a 50 meter, you have a full bar of concentration, and lots of bullets to play with.
And that's a difficult one for Potemkin. Normally that backdash really lovely to try and escape some button presses and punish it in return, but the gunshot in its activation is disjointed, so they can always cover for themselves.
And now with a 2k into the gun pressure, slowly chipping off Potemkin health.
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Man, it's so funny when you just throw a bunch of mid-strings at your opponent that ultimately they just end up not blocking after a minute.
I mean, you're still scared of Pro, so
That's true.
sufficient mix, and yeah, no clone for you. Tries to finish it as soon as possible. But yeah, respect on the gun to Kai.
Yeah, and oh my goodness, the stagger pressure coming out here from Blazobs finds that command grab. Still. Oh, hold on. Okay. I was worried that might have been a genuine punish, but here we go. This forces a reload anyways, and I haven't seen Doppelganger in a minute, and especially I think it's freezing one hit of the Gigantokai, but there it is, Milkshake. Getting that first game, sorry.
Actually, it doesn't really allow Blazobs to play like. We are speaking about, yeah, Potemkin here, Potemkin there, can do huge damage, huge mix, but then you don't allow them to press buttons. Suddenly not as scary as you say they are.
For sure, and I think that's definitely the strong part of Happy Chaos in this matchup is how easily he can deny the start for Potemkin, but of course that all comes apart when Potemkin does inevitably, or does somehow manage to find their way in on you.
Yeah, we'll see a very aggressive start from Milkshake, now running low on concentration, but decided to keep it together with Blue Wild Assault, and oh my.
Yeah, Blazobs able to get that nice aggressive burst where you have a couple hits in. YRC from Milkshake has had enough with the 6P, able to hit on the taco kick and a great confirm into the heat knuckle for some extended damage. Now, pressure coming out, close slash, just wall tackle them in the flick. RC for the extended pickup. Blazobs taking a round back now, one away from tying up the set.
Yeah, Yeah, but without the burst, the run starts going to be a little bit of a struggle. Tries to get the concentration going. Milkshake instant burst of the counter hit. Amazing backdash of the slide heads. And now into the corner we go. And another one. And oh, now you have no resources at all.
Yeah, but the tricky thing is that it's very difficult for Potemkin to immediately get in there and punish that. Or best he has is, as you saw, the slide head from Blazobs, and Milkshake just ready to deny those. And again, here's the pressure. Good blocks, out of bullets, the patience, RC for the extension, deflect shield away, trying to challenge, and already we see options being thrown out to cover for the resource deficit. Able to reload a full clip, but still, Ganser to the no gets hooked up anyways, and oh my god, the pick up the Blazobs!
You traded in a wrong direction. Look at this damage out of nowhere. And now Blazblue tries to find his place in the neutral with a 50-meter amazing tech and another Gigantic Kai, but Milkshake decided to commit into this throw against Hammerfall. Not today.
Yeah, that's always difficult when you think like, oh, yeah, they're hammer falling too close to my face. I'm gonna throw them for fun and then get my pressure started, and suddenly Gigantic is flying out and you against you. So nicely done by Blazobs. Might be having a bit of Milkshake's number. Of course, you know, the way these online brackets go, and I think also just brackets in general, when you make that winner's final side, it's going to be a while before you play again since your previous match. So it may also be a case of players being iced out and starting to warm up again.
Oh no, with a strong start for Milkshake. I like how he dodges Whitehead over and over. Doesn't allow Potemkin to get this free knockdown out of nowhere.
Yeah, and again, look, that's like you said, right? That backdash so clean, denying those slide head knockdowns. And now, actually against the wall, Blazblue need to use the first to get away. And again, the slide is denied, and it just extends right into this NSxC market. And the resources are looking great for Milkshake, right? Full clip, almost full on focus, that hard knockdown. Tries to get a mix going, but obviously reset. No decoy, not eating a hit anymore.
Yeah, tries to backdash, but to no avail, and another shimmy. Milkshake coming victorious in this round. Slide just non-existent at this point.
Yeah, definitely. Just completely denied here by Milkshake, and of course, another wall break. Still not quite had the opportunity to reload, thankfully to not having enough meter for the NSxC market. This gives Blazobs a nice opportunity to get started. YRC, push him away. Instantly bursts out. Gigantic forced hold the block, tap dust, gonna connect, knocked into the corner. Here is the Gruda pressure and made out on the YRC. This is looking tough.
Wasn't able to get an OTG in this situation. Actually might be a crucial thing for Blazobs because you don't have positive to come back. Tries to flick shot, but it was delayed. And amazing match.
Yeah,
Just believe.
Just believe. Blazobs has the health to trade there. It says, you know what, if I don't try something now, I'm going to be suffocated in this heavy Tiger slash kick.
As a dash cancel. Oh, tries to go for a Codbuster and another slide head. Got denied.
Again, no meter though for the NSxC map. He's still pretty good on resources, right? Has enough bullets to focus. Back away, patience, and then the run-up gunshots to force the block into whatever interaction Milkshake pleases. The NSxC for the reload, half on focus. And have to see how this plays out, but it should be okay with this hard knockdown.
Yeah, very dire situation for Blazblue. Will you be able to punish? No. A very low recovery and a key counter tie to win the neutral. But it's still a very hard situation. Milkshake does have a burst and doesn't need it.
Yep. Goomba Stomp and anti-airing the attempt from Blazobs. So Milkshake now taking the lead back once again. Now 2 games to 1. And 1 away from going into that grand finals in the winner's side. A very comfortable seat to achieve.
Blazobs thinking about something. Maybe he's going to change characters, who knows? It might be a scene angle.
No, Potemkin all the way it seems. Maybe just taking a moment to really focus in what can he do to exploit some of Milkshake's options and try and find the win.
decided to go straight into the aggressiveness, but 6 has to start the round. Oh my god. Look at the distance covered, an instant burst from Blazobs. Milkshake still a huge advantage, and look at this overhead.
It's so evil. It's so evil indeed. Unfortunately, no knockdown, 2 bullets left to his name, but still able to punish the hammerfall. No delayed PRC from Blazobs, which is interesting. There with the K-Tex mark, and that's a dead Potemkin. Milkshake, set point.
Blazobs still got lots of bursts from the last round, and look at this. This combo always surprises me, just jump to K into jump to K, and 2S amazing, but now Blazobs without the burst tries to get something going, but no slide head for you, no mix for you, IB. But there's the BRC mix into low, we go, and another one, slowly pushing health to the critical.
Do we have enough to kill here, maybe? No, not quite, but still very, very tough situation for Blazobs to play against. The V2s are pretty good, and yeah, just a quick Elden Ring mix-up. Milkshake takes it 3-1 over Blazobs. Not gonna be the end of Blazobs, however, right? Winner side means that they do have another chance sitting in the losers finals, where the winner of Scripter versus Crillou will have to face off against him.
Keep Potemkin on the screen, but at the same time, Blazobs might need to fix something, because for now, Milkshake pretty much deleted the whole special out of Bot's moveset. Yeah, you still get some meter while using Slide Head, but at the same time, he pretty much punishes it with a shot. A little bit like small punish, but still something.
Yeah, but also next to like the meter game, you're trying to hope for that it does land and you find that knockdown so that you can, get in to your ideal play range right in their face, of course. And like you said, right, not only that special, I think just in general, Milkshake's denial of play against Blazobs has been really on point that last game. It was just too difficult for Blazobs to really get anything of anything tangible going.
Yeah, but now for a game in the semi-finals for losers, we have whoever goes into the third place, either Scripter, who surprises everybody, or Crillou on bot, who is going to contest this beast of a soul player.
Yeah, now we're seeing the 2 grappler players finally face off against each other, right? The real grappler versus Scripter and his love for Wild Throw. Just look at him, patient in his face. You have to be careful though with these baits, because okay. Run up BRC mix, awesome.
Yeah, very late burst from Crillou, just chucked up all this damage. Oh my god, the snipe is from the revolver, and another one now into the air throw. Tries to go for HPB with a PRC, but Skipper got his hands on. What a dodge!
Yeah, look at Patience, but unfortunately 5K a little too active, finds that knockdown. Through the pressure, Patience jumps over the pop buster attempt. Now it's stuck in the corner, doesn't quite get the flick. I think actually hit the flick hitbox instead of flicking back the projectile. Jumps over the Garuda. Scripter able to seal that first round.
The matchup knowledge. You really want to jump against Potemkin, but the amazing thing, he needs to jump forward to actually punish his options. And Scripter just shows that he knows. Oh, this going to be huge. Oh, drops the fancy conversion, but with
the BRC low crush?
Yeah, it's backdash into BRC, so you actually in aerial state.
Amazing. Unfortunately, not fast enough to beat through the armor, but still able to let that DP rock. Fafnir trade means a pickup for Scripter. Do we have enough damage to finish it off? 2HS will do it, and Scripter taking that game 1 over Crillou. Round start, Volcanic Viper. Listen, Scripter's just a real one. Built diff.
Any build can be destroyed, but for now, Crillou in the same situation. Everybody go against the scripture, you need to kind of shake yourself up of how this guy plays. A.b.A
Was the
into
double IP
I.B.A?
and then the Volcanic Viper through Flick? What?
I'm saying the technical part of this guy, he is a mechanic robot. Another I.B.A, he just messes with Crillou at this point. Amazing deflect, just to cover options. And this is counter hit combo, instant burst from Crillou. Respect, combo damage. Oh, this is going to hurt a lot.
Yo, you're telling me this is his first fighting game?
Yes,
Oh my
this guy is a beast. Like, he trains with the best. And he's ready. This shoulder
goodness.
for you.
It is really showing indeed, just completely, absolutely dumpstering Crillou in that last round. So let's see what we got in store for this next one. Already gunflame pressure, good whiff punish with the 6HS. Now chasing down wild throw, extension. Oh yeah, now that's being called out at last, right? No DP on the side of Potemkin, but of course he answers those really strong throws. You have to be careful. So when just dashing in to block his face, you gotta watch out. And now, just eating the full sequence from Crillou.
Was able to jump back from Podbuster and keeping the position going. Amazing back dash from Wild Assault.
Nice counter, gets a quick counter hit. Need to finish it off here. Still health for Scripter to try and mount the comeback. The throw with Shimmy, 6HS also landing. The damage being piled up here shouldn't be enough to kill, but maybe a time rape for the hard knockdown at least will be nice. Kind of set up for potentially the finishing kill here. Oh, what?
Save champ into run up throw.
Evil.
I say every mechanical thing you can like pretty much represent on Soul. This guy knows. The name just coverage from a real mechanical beast.
Yeah, absolutely. So here we go. Game number 3. See if Crillou can make a lasting dent on Scripter, or if the just the wild soul is too overwhelming.
He's wild but methodical in the same time. Crillou tries to get back from the corner and still able to get a hit, but still cornered. B.A, a really patient defense from Scripter, and another BRC just dodges the bullets from Potemkin.
God sets up into the wild throw, showing who the real gripper is in this matchup. Range is backing away, has that life lead, can play a little slower here, but never mind that. Let's challenge on the hammerfall. That's the way we do it.
Oh, fake overhead into the low. Not much of a damage, but still positive and a nice position on the mid screen. Tries to call up, but still safe. Oh my god.
Facing the wrong way for the punish, and the bun's coming out way too slow. Scripter. Yeah, might actually just be scripting the game. The narrative too much in his favor. Backdash on the wild assault, denying the entry from Crillou here. 6P anti-air. With approach, it's so tricky to get a read on how is he going to come in, and suddenly you just get a 6P commit. BRC overhead. Volcanic Viper for the wall break, and look at the life advantage already.
Yeah, found a hit. Crillou now tries to come back. Instant deflect. Knows that you better play neutral against the Crillou. I.B. into I.B. He just plays around into DP, has a full meter. Next hit going to hurt a lot. 5P, 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 and the wild throw. And another one to finish the set. No air throw! I love this guy. This is Scripter, one of the best Ukraine players you could ever find. Decided to play online in later months. He always avoided tournaments. He said, "Okay, guys, I am not fit for the tournaments. I have nerves during tournaments." But now he's picking up nerves of everybody, both commentators and players. Why both? Even the viewers. This is an amazing player, and I'm love to say we're going to see him in the top 3, facing against another pot, but now Blazobs.
Yeah, damn, I'm still shook. That read was fantastic. What a hard call out. I just 2 times we see one on Engel, And now we see one on Crillou. Scripter just loves dumpstering his opponents. Just absolutely get in their head and says, "Yo, check this final read on this one." But yeah, like you said, facing off against Blazobs, another Potemkin player. So this one is of course going to always be interesting, as coming from the same matchup, but then on a different player into another. You are going to notice differences of how people like to navigate their characters.
I'm going to say this is going to be a huge amount of Yomi. They play a lot against together, and I have seen many disputes between them about the matchup, you know? And one day you see Scripter winning, and then goes, okay, this matchup actually might be pretty good for Soul. Another day, Blazobs winning, and bro, how do you even play this? This is like 7-3 for Pod. He does win it. It's just back and forth between them, and I do believe like we're going to see a counterplay on counterplay on counterplay. The level of matchup knowledge player-wise is huge.
Yeah, I am very, very curious to see how this plays out. Of course, I have to just admit my bias here. I do hope that Scripter takes it over because I want to see him go the distance. I want to see more of this Soul. I am greedy like that, so I am hoping that indeed it is going to be one of those days where it is Scripter favored and the Soul matchup is 7-3.
Yeah, who knows, but at the same time, I do believe in a beautiful game, and they both can show it.
Yeah, already a nice aggressive opening. Blazobs using the resources to claim the turn, but the challenge here from Scripter, trying to take the turn back, find an opening against Blazobs.
And actually got the backdash in, and yeah, now this time BRC got blocked and amazing punish by 2D. Instant deflect from Scripter representing against the Garuda.
Oh, a bit on the pop buster, lovely spacing here from Script, and of course super on point with all these punishes so far. Has denied plenty of options from Blazobs.
Yeah, but at the same time, looking at Blazobs having 50 meter and in the car wild throw to end the round with a RC combo. Keep it simple, but clean.
Nice big damage. Already off the bat, trying to push Blazobs into the corner. Has that burst on deck, so we're going to see how the defensive options come out. Nice bait with the whip 2S. I'm in full armor. Sure that the hit connects, and there it is. Finally, the pop buster landing. Look at the numbers.
Yeah, and backdash BRC to cover this option. And another pop buster, and this is going to be it because there's a counter Kai and simple combo just to finish it off straight with a hit extend.
The best combo is a finished combo. Ooh, the block on the 6Ps, tries to slide head in, and immediately you see the aggression of Scripter just running them down already. Bandit Bringer hitting the mark, the patience, and there is the regular throw of the mix. BRC, instant overhead, pick up on top of it. Big party combo.
Just so Blazobs standing and decided, okay, I'm going for Fuzzy, but this is going to be a reversal. Blockbuster changing the sides, and look at this damage.
Yeah, very, very nice. It started off so well for Scripton in one combo. 2 P in the challenge. There's the burst to deny. One chance here, and like the jump call out as well. No, Scripter is too.
Oh my. Every time the round comes to an end, he opens the book. Like before he just plays around, and now he opened the book. And at the same time, Blazobs is actually, I think, the first one keeping it so close with a Scripter during our top 8. So this might be huge.
I don't know if Scripter is feeling the high of the run so far, because you mentioned, right, they might be a pretty nervous player when it comes to tournaments, but man, I think not a beat missed, especially on these reads.
Yeah, but look at this, charging straight with a Postbuster. An amazing opening from Blazobs.
Show who the real grappler is. Wild throw, and again, another one. Oh my god. Just hits that Vulcan immediately down to the ground, DPing on minus frame. We love to see it. Heavy slash going on. Punish, now it's Blazobs third, but already trying to bring her back in. Show you who the real command grab is.
And this is going to hurt. Oh wait, it does.
Yeah, you're right. It is gonna hurt a lot.
And thanks Strelitzia for the raid. Hope you had a fun time as well as we do have a really fun for now.
This is home scripter keeps the run going because man, all the people coming in later on now is in for a treat. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. This is awesome.
I mean, Storyteller playing on the background is fitting for now. And look at this, kick counter Kai. Yeah, there is a burst, but at the same time, you're in the same position. And amazing! Blazobs just bait and punish. 1-1 Scripture against Blazobs. This is a loser
Yeah, that was a
finals.
really nice read there from Blazobs, especially like the informed decision making of, oh, I have so much health here, and they're in a really dire spot. Let's just take it a little slow. If he does end up just going for a regular challenge, right, press some buttons, and he might find an opening. Who cares? There's so much health he has to get through before he wins. Can we
so
send
glad.
the scripted to LCQ in Los Angeles? Yes, please.
Just imagine Jam going like, what the hell is going on? This guy is jamming. Oh, amazing punish with Bandit. Oh, he just pushed Blazobs into the corner, and now we will see the full combo. But no, Blazobs, no treat for us. An amazing air-to-air with jumping K.
I have to appreciate the insanity of this matchup backed by ACR a.b.a theme. Look at this. 6 HS counter just boom, decked. Slammed against the wall, one more reset, Volcanic Viper, straight back to the ground, hold this 50-50. Not killed just yet, but pixel hell situation for Blazobs. Very, very nice scripter on a roll here. Blazobs, he goes to the air burst, but instantly committing it to a wild assault, backing away from the wild throw, able to get a hefty punish for that, my goodness.
Oh, this is going to hurt a lot. And look at this, and another wild throw, decided to keep momentum going. Oh, this is pretty much wasted burst meter, but at the same time, Scriptor got out of the situation, so he's right.
And that 50-50 is wild, just in the air, fast RC down low, and also, you know, equally it could just be represented with overhead, which is probably what Blazobs is looking for. Oh, the Gunflame hitting late! Burst, but the patience from Blazobs finds a burst instead. Volcanic Viper doesn't quite get the pickup, goes for another Volcanic Viper, and doesn't have the meter to RC it. A round apiece for both players.
And as Strelitzia says, this deflect was barely to cover the guard crash and went to DP, and another deflect works perfectly against the Crillou. Pretty much the only proficient counterplay against it.
Yeah, nice pressure. Scripter kind of having a struggle to get out of here. Finds one Volcanic Viper while the Salt keep the pressure going. Near challenge there from Blazobs. He tackled both of them just training into each other. But Blazobs willing to leverage the life lead to just keep pressing.
Oh, whoa, still wasn't able to hit with 2k even after IB.
Oh,
This is
my
disgusting.
goodness. Yeah, this is insane. But Blazobs now on 1 game away from getting the rematch in Grand Finals. So we'll see if Scripter can change that. Bring it down to a Game 5. Please bring it down to a Game 5, Scripter. I need this.
Look at the support in the chat for the Soul Boys.
Yeah, you could not have. I don't think you could have sold at all what we were about to witness when you said like, yeah, this guy is technical, he is awesome. I was like, all right, we'll see. No, I'm fully
bro.
sold. This was amazing. Thank you.
We having these guys playing against each other in many online CIS leagues. So we have the street for quite a while, and now we are sharing.
Oh, and the color swap.
Yeah, I mean, he is ready.
Axel away from the 5P punish. Bandit Bringer making sure that Blazobs stays in this corner. 5HS frame kill. Burst baited. Long have we awaited, and there is the damage to the wall splat for that wall break. No meter for the hard knockdown, but numbers have been dealt.
Amazing punish on this. Man, the bringer, oh no, decided to go for 6H, but Vortex, wait, where's the damage? Still not enough, trying to contest his 5k. Gigantor Kai to play the neutral.
Falls into the Gigantic Kai sadly, but was able to push away Blazobs to not get a full pickup. Still able to get something off of that. Gigantic Kai now 6B into the Heat Knuckle. Scripter now a little bit of a dangerous situation, is desperately trying to find that hit to close out this round. Both of them BOCing at each other, but only one has the DP.
Yeah, this was a momentary sacrifice from Scripter, but pretty wild one. An amazing backdash out of BBA just to deny Blazobs any pressure. Oh, this is going to hurt. 5HS to cover backdash into Tyrant Raid. But look at this is Potemkin.
Yeah, just making it Tekken look like any old other character, but still, we've seen Blazobs make these big comebacks. Now, it's Volcanic Viper, still, Blazobs able to squeeze in a couple more hits. Deflect shield to push away from the Crillou pressure. It's the whip punch on the 6HS. Uses the RC for the extension here. I don't believe it will be killed, but once again, we're down to the final situation, and the gun flame to finish it off. Scripter will gift us a game 5. I think if Scripter takes this, right, and goes into the grand finals to face off against Milkshake, I have never more wanted as a commentator for a reset.
This guy going to update his PC during summer and start streaming, so I'll share his link everywhere. I'm pretty sure his games are at free.
So I think all Soul players will be seated and listening.
Yeah, but look, burst straight from the beginning, a fall choice in the defense, and now Blazobs. Even defensive have an upper hand resource-wise.
Alright, there we go. Gigantic Kai from Blazobs. And unfortunately, close slash gets clipped out. Uses the Volcanic Viper to escape the 6HS. Still, look, the aggression just runs him right into the corner. RC for the extension wants that wall break and that positive meter bonus. Unfortunately, no super for the hard knockdown, but still, we take the resource generation.
Tries to DP of Garuda and still, oh, amazing coverage. Tries to call out Gigantor Kai, but to no avail. Tries to bait the burst, but Blazobs patient as always. And another one.
I mean, it's so fast. And what? I'm not gonna know.
Just stream it with TK Heavy Volcanic Viper into RC. We are going. Oh my god. I'm surprised.
Yeah, both of them have the burst, and Scripter are willing to use it here. Understandable, right? Don't want to hold it for potential final round. Try to interact as much as possible. Great punish here from Blazobs. Look at the damage being dealt. Already trying to speed run. RC to cover for the whiff pop buster, and now look at patience, hoping to catch maybe a Volcanic Viper out from Scripter.
Yeah, small combo in the HVV. Keep it up with a simple throw into the 2k. Straight conversion. The heavy Volcanic Viper Blazobs on his back. Low HP, has some burst. Tries to cover the distance. Counter Kai.
Yeah, now we see. Oh, trying to Night Raid Vortex underneath it. Very nice PRC to just simply escape against the punish here. Drag him into the corner, but has to be careful to not accidentally fall into it.
Yeah, till the end. An amazing punish. VA to keep his burst safe. And Scripter 3-2 against Blazobs. Going to take his revenge against Milkshake in grand finals.
I am so surprised Blazobs didn't burst on that first hit instantly, and fantastic recognition there from Scripter to see like, oh, that hit straight into the Wild Assault to deny the burst gauge. It's just so smart. On top of such a fantastic and energetic playstyle, it's a treat to watch for sure. So gonna be curious to see how it goes off against Milkshake, but still hats off to Blazobs for taking it all the way, right? And really forcing the extent of Scripter here to just really break out the crazy options.
I love both of them, but at the same time, we're going to see an amazing set because Milkshake is actually the one who put this beast into the losers bracket. So we might see a very close game, down to reset, down to the last round, or in the same time, maybe Milkshake knows something no one ever actually discovered against the scripter, and it's going to be a pretty easy run for him, you know? Everything can happen.
Definitely. Well, before we hop into it, this is our final time to shill it. So as we go into this grand final, we have 14 codes left on the match arena. So definitely go and claim that. I think Scripter has more than earned a code claimed from all of you for this fantastic performance that everyone's just simply popping off to and enjoying. So head on over, hit that claim code button. You know the drill. We are ready for this grand finals.
But are they ready?
Yeah, they're ready. Yeah. Blazobs, I think, taking a minute, actually. Sorry, not Blazobs, Scripter taking a minute, which, very understandable.
Yeah, you know, you need to calm down a little bit between matches because this was a very close one. 3-2, even it was still the last round. The last round we saw was very close, like down to the last HP, so any mistake could actually finish the round right here and now.
Yeah. Yes. Just waiting on Scripter whenever he's ready. Steps up to the plate. Here we go. The action is about to start. So hang on to your seats. This one is going to be a ride.
Yeah, because we are moving to the grand finals of today's Salty. We have up and running a fan favorite for now, Scripter 3-2-2 against Milkshake, Soul, and Happy Cows. Scripter comes from loser brackets, so be aware he needs to win 2 sets against the Milkshake. So let's see how it goes.
Yeah. Oh, nice 6P on the anti-air. Unfortunately, not quite ready with the rest of 4 points. Ooh. Okay, quick issue there, but seems to be resolved. Respect on the sportsmanship there from Milkshake.
Yeah, now Scripter tries to run down an amazing BRC down. Milkshake decided to use burst right here and now. And even with back on the wall, shooting down Scripter.
I mean, this is the best chance you have, right? First applied, and just like that, able to get the volcanic vibe punished, slammed against the wall. Doesn't have quite enough for the Deus Ex Machina, sadly, missing just like one sliver. That's the escape there for Scripter. Red RC now started to tussle in the face of Milkshake. Finds a heavy slash hit, but quite can't get the conversion going, and still counter hit after counter hit. Scripter closes the first round.
Blazobs coming with the raid as well as we are going to the round number 2. Oh, look at this shot from the air.
Yeah, drag him all the way to the other side. There's the meter, focuses up and gets that Deus Ex Machina. That is good on the focus, good on the bullets, and the hard knockdown to boot. Let's see what Milkshake has in store.
Nice reaction on top dust and DP to cover any completion option. And oh my god, faster C into low is such an amazing mix.
Is wild, and look at that, already equalizing the health difference. Runs right up, trying to snipe him out from the sky. It's Milkshake that finds a hit. Aggressive burst here from Scripter. Doesn't want to take it to another round, wants to win right now. Flies right in, stomping him in the head, and that's going to be the burst from Milkshake. Now trying to zone out a little bit, super focused, desperately trying to keep the beast at bay.
Yeah, having lots of meter, and actually this might be it. I wonder if the effect might kill. Shoot the thing.
Oh, no! Look at him getting right in. Barely didn't have enough meter for the RC probably, but there it is now. Gets the full spicy combo. No, drops it. Gets a low crush though. And the gunflame chip damage.
Oh my god, I saw the Spanish. I think it was Tatuma who showed it during Blue tournament. You know they have a Blue Invitational with a Strife tournament going in the same time.
Oh, okay.
And the finals was Poka against Tatuma, and I've seen lots and lots of Bandit revolvers.
I mean, it's a great tool there. Unfortunately, just barely dropped on that last confirm, but I think I don't know if Scripter saw it, because I definitely missed it until after the fact that Milkshake had actually no meter. That gunflame was, perfect.
Amazing decision, as well as a pretty much safe combo, not combo, pressure ender.
Mm-hmm.
So amazing from all sides, but at the same time, very close rounds for both of them. I know, I can't even sit for now. I might actually jump from one set or not.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, I think the energy from Scripter is just bouncing off the screen into you right now. So I can fully understand it.
And it works the same for the viewers, but let's see. And oh, amazing air to air. What? Back shot Fafnir?
I mean, I'm seeing bro break the game in real time. Just runs right in their face. Good blocks, but unfortunately, for the close slash, Milkshake has had enough. Wants to take the turn now. Elden Ring cross up is good here. Focusing quickly. Running a little bit scarce on resources. Double cross up. Damage starting to pile up. Enough of the insect machina. And the focus is running a little low here.
And now coming with the focus, full concentration. Keep pressure going.
Oh my god, there's a chase down, throw out every single big button, forcing them to guess or answer. Now we see the patience out, trying to get that curse to apply. Unfortunately, gets slightly whiff punished there. Backs away, and yeah, has had enough of that sequence. Just DP, Fafnir. Good challenge there, gets the pick up. Might be killed, but it's going to be a great corner carry here for the Milkshake.
Oh, drops in the end, and now Scripter with the meter, but an amazing contest against Bandit Bringer. Knows that this is what he wants, while having 50 meters just get into your face as soon as possible.
Yeah, man, just Volcanic Viper just to bar through pressure sequences. Finally, the Wild Throw makes its first appearance. Run up low, building up the damage, running into the corner. Just hits the regular throw.
Oh, good. PRC into air for all the guys, very consistent, and top dust shows us Happy Chaoses what they need to face off.
Yeah, absolute 2S. Let me show you how that works out. The early burst from Milkshake needs to claim the turn back as soon as possible before succumbing to Scripter's madness. Pick up, running a little low on focus here, has to run the pressure pretty normally. Patience on the side of Scripter, trying to wait it out. Nice hand here, sets up the curse. Just like that, super focus is acquired. Oh my god, Milkshake with the combo too.
Yeah, but now Scripter is 50 meter and there's no wall break. This hard knockdown, tries to cover distance, an amazing conversion, but keeps it simple. Into the corner we go. Milkshake has a meter and lots of it.
Up to YRC, try to take the turn back, finds an opening, crosses over to the other side, doesn't quite get the wall break set up just yet. Wild Assault to keep it running, double overhead. That is Milkshake taking the game.
It's not going to be easy for both of them. They're just showing off. I like how, because both of them, like, Scripter is technical, yes. At the same time, Happy Cows pretty much needs a player to be technical, to show lots of even basic stuff, and seeing them all pretty much juggling around these faster C conversions, faster C mix-ups, really playing with guilty gear strife mechanics, it's a treat for the eye.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. And I think another one that we've seen that's a really good setup from Scripter's side is when he would go for a throw situation. You know, typically the response to throw is you want to jump away or backdash. So in this case, Milkshake opting to back jump away and immediately committing the PRC to anti-air with a throw. Now Milkshake running off the pressure very strong here. Good blocks from the side of Scripter, trying to FD them away. And there's a big jump in. Unfortunately, no pickup, but still sets up for the wild throw and the side swap.
Yeah, working perfectly in this situation, and that's what you were talking about just now. PRC into IT air, keeping the momentum going, and oh my god, charge dust, and this should be it. Happy Cows doesn't live for it.
So away you go, splatted into the next dimension. Scripter with an explosive first round here in game 3. Just waiting it out, patience. Nice, IPFD, just look how far he sent them away.
Yeah, he already showed a few of those during the set, but now the consistency just rises up.
trying to see for maybe for an OTG burst, but good challenge here from Milkshake now, juggling them as close as possible to the other side of the screen. Oh, just gonna go for the Death Ex Machina, getting that wall break. That's gonna be the full clip as well as a bit, decent on the focus and getting that hard knockdown.
And TP going to be baited, and look at it, another Deus Ex Machina. Keep it simple, just pumping up positive bonus into your veins.
Yeah, at this point, I think Scripter is going to look for a way to get in and try to get that burst off of Milkshake. I don't see him committing his own as I speak.
Oh, you never seen it coming. The funny thing is, one hit is going to solve it all, and the hit was from Milkshake.
Yeah, it's a bit of a Hail Mary burst there, right? Like, of course, if you do make the situation really stressful and get the burst out of Milkshake, it's nice, but man, now you're in this situation, right? Not messing up on the block against the mix, and also no burst situation, still able to escape the corner. Puts on Happy Chaos, look at the punish, drag him all the way to the corner, regular throw. Very nice, 5D.
It should have been some nasty mix, but at the same time, Milkshake just believed in himself. Give it simple in the Deus Ex Machina, 2 hits in the wall break, and look at this burst, amount of burst generated for Scripter is huge.
Yeah, but still, Milkshake has that full resource, and look at the pressure he's driving. Good block so far from Milkshake. Blocks both overheads. Very, very nice. He's running out of resources, still able to trade. Nope. Scripter's great punish. Ooh, wild throw. Catches the back with the close slash. Do we have enough to kill here? Versus available.
Did you say?
No, the OTG!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It was barely reached too. Oh.
This was a soul scramble situation for both of them. An amazing defense from Scripter. Both overheads got blocks, all lows blocked, and even the trade didn't actually improve situation for Milkshake even a bit.
Has this been genuinely like Scripter's first appearance in like the Western EU brackets?
It wasn't. No, he played some. It's just recently they up and down.
Okay, because like definitely it's getting a lot of exacerbated responses from very no-name people. They're just impressed with what we're seeing, and it's an absolute treat. My goodness. What? I'm sure not secretly a former Xrd player, like damn.
No, he just... Okay, I told you, his teacher was MIllia, and it was the best soul we had in Xrd. So the tech is here, and look at this, an amazing shimmy, and even wild throw just for the town, and this is a reset point.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, a little too trigger happy on those volcanic vipers, and now it's Milkshake now dragging him all the way towards the corner. The pressure keeps going. Go blocks on the tap dust. Tries to challenge there, but oh, I think the hit property made it a little difficult there for Milkshake to get that throw. BRC mix on top of it. Scripter taking that turn right back.
It smells like a reset, but at the same time, Milkshake trying to contest, amazing throw. Now with the meter, deflect, and look at this! A punish? Yes! Oh my god. This set is amazing, and we're going to have a few more. Into reset we go. This is going to be a final match for today, for sure.
My goodness, dude. I mean, like that burst was unfortunate for Milkshake because it was a very like damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. But just the style on it too, to just blue RC like almost a half screen away and still get like check this punish out.
And it's still like not many players going to actually punish burst from this situation.
And there it is. Good challenge from Milkshake. Driving Scripter to the other side. Not too phased just yet by the performance, and wow, just flies straight in. Good blocks now. We're seeing a bit more patience on the side from Milkshake to try and have an appropriate response ready for some of the wild choices from Scripter.
Speaking of wild choices, tries to charge dust, but Milkshake was able to get out of the way. An amazing BRC down, and now you don't have much of a ammo on yourself, so you're probably going to try and take the turn. An amazing usage of R.E.V.D, just pushing up plus range.
I think he might have wanted to get that BRC JK, so good hit there from Milkshake, able to get that Deus Ex Machina. The bullet situation instantly cured, and a full clip to play with, and now the life disadvantage leads it all to be in Milkshake's favor. And so far, we have seen that cross-up gunshot be the main way that Milkshake has found openings against Scripter.
Yeah, probably because he's focused on this IBFD or kind of like mess up timing kind of side. And look at this amazing burst punish.
Yeah, there's the block on the 5B, still gunshot to keep it safe, tries to challenge out, but still keeping in control, able to use the RC to quickly generate the bullet back to, I forgot what button that was, but able to challenge. And now this is important for Scripter to make all this count, right? No bullets on the side of Happy Chaos, has to use the resources to either find a Deus Ex Machina or RC for a bullet back, and already we are seeing the combo video come out. War Splat!
Home run, I would say. And now no meter, even this positive, but dropping the combo and another meaty. Milkshake losing his nerves. Wait.
Oh, big raid from Leffen. Thank you. Welcome to the action. Choice of Scripter.
I'm pretty sure they just heard about playing Scripter because this is going to be an amazing treat for you guys. Look at this grand final reset, and Milkshake tries to pressure. Some dash blocking coming from Scripter.
Hopefully doesn't get performance anxiety now. Milkshake is going to be using the Deus Ex Machina. Has that full clip to play with, but the focus is really low. Has to manage that pressure a little differently. Already we see using the gun flip there. Fafnir training. Look at him run him all the way to the corner.
Keep it steady, and look at this amazing conversion. Out of nowhere, URC in the right timing. IB and another one. Oh, look at this! What a defense! And DP in the right timing. This is going to punish 2K, but doesn't get any conversion. And via
punishing the 2K with Gunflame PRC?
Yes.
And also, like, yeah, that entire block sequence, he says, check this out, and I tech your throw, dummy. I don't know, like, yeah, like you said before, right? Scripter was sent down to loser side due to Milkshake, but either Scripter has the number or he's just fully locked in right now and just having a complete show of it against Milkshake.
This guy saying he's reacting on a.b.a.'s tilt. I was laughing before because, oh yo, nice choke file. Now I feel like he really means it.
It's like, why are we complaining? It's reactable. Come on. Oh, yes. Control disconnect, but...
I don't know, okay, he's back in the game. Just a little bit of mix with the controller, and now Milkshake with the burst coming, BRC, a little bit of burst bait, and still able to get conversion. What an awareness in this situation, coming from Scripter.
Yeah, oh, what a lovely anti-air there from Milkshake, now able to drive him all the way to the other side of the screen, has that Deus Ex Machina ready for the refund, has half a focus, so should be okay here, but still running a bit low on the health here. Full stick of butter for Scripter to play with, so Milkshake has to be careful there, and what heavy mob cemetery?
Because no burst for you.
What year is it?
Just styling at this point, but at the same time Milkshake trying to get his grip on the situation, but can't get followed. A volcanic viper, and now a little bit of patience. Look at this amount of respect both players have for each other. An instant burst from Milkshake.
Yeah, BRC, that plus frame's going while throw. Well, damn. Try to bring it. Yeah, that's going to be the punish throw. Very nice ender, but unfortunately misses the timing on the tap dodge. Tries to button off, but again, that setup.
He knows, he reacts. You need to be ready to take the throw after, but in the same time, an amazing throw. And this is going to be a huge damage, but Wool actually saves Scripter.
Yeah, keeps the damage a little short for the time being, but still, it's a knockdown for Milkshake. Full bullet and also focus to play with, so you have to be careful here to not actually get caught out. Super focused, wants to really zone him out, change damage as much as possible, but look at the approach here. YRCs has enough of this mix and gets the punish on top of it. Scripter, one game away. I love that YRC. That was fantastic, man. Like, he's been getting caught out so many times by that cross-up gunshot, except for that last block sequence in game one onto the reset. But here, this time, he says, you know what? No, enough of that. Just YRC. Whatever option comes after this, I'm not dealing with it.
Yeah, I mean, we already told that this Elden Ring mix-up is actually works pretty good against Scripter, and he chose the option just to cover it all. I don't need this mix. We're going to play straight, and now it's 2-0. Scripter is on the way to win the Salty for good.
Yeah, my god, the volcanic vibe to interrupt 5D in the wall. Unfortunately, a little too close, so it bounces him out. There is Milkshake getting the combo, but he's had enough. He's the aggressive burst. Milkshake has the curse applied to try and focus and defend away, but gets the roll thrown out. Scripter is online.
The boss actually learned the player pattern, and now no Elden Ring for you. Milkshake just dropped his gun into the...
Gets slumped.
Yes, but that's pretty much frame kill coming with the throw, and now Top Dust actually works against Scripter in the Deus Ex Machina.
I mean, as Milkshake, it's a really rough situation, right? Because when you have them in the corner, all you got is strike throw. Oh.
He just staying here.
Well, yeah, Milkshake has to keep trying for those 5Ds, and of course they're just safe because, you know, gunshot to cover for them. And hopefully one of these just doesn't get hit by, or Scripter doesn't block one of these, but mad at Scripter popping off right now with these throws.
Yeah, he knows how to play strike throw, and for now we will see Milkshake coming with corner to corner, will be able to cast, and Deus Ex Machina, no, drop still in the last moment. And now in a not so good of a situation.
Yeah, Deus Ex Machina, I hope he's not too late.
And now
Gets on the slump. Full bullets, good on focus. Has that burst to play with here. This is looking very much like Milkshake's game, but of course knowing Scripter, that might change completely in an instant. Interesting.
Oh, and here we go into the burst bait, and we are going to see more of this, guys, because it's first score after reset into the Milkshake bracket and 2-1 overall. Make it to the game number 5, guys. I never was as happy to stay late.
True. So true. Absolute treat to watch and commentate this. And of course, I'm sure everyone else is excited to see it. So now, Scripter still one game away from taking it all. Milkshake looked really good in that last game. I think maybe starting to catch on to something that works a little better into Scripter.
Yeah. And at the same time, you know, with speaking so much about Scripter, but look, Milkshake actually pretty much goes toes to toes with a feared man. I want to see in chat who supports who, just to know with so many players how it all looks.
Monster Fafnir is for sure an option. Now we see a little too crazy of a Volcanic Viper. So that is going to be a clean punish there from Milkshake going into the Deus Ex Machina. Just absolutely full on every resource, burst, bullets, focus, runs in, applies that curse. We already see the aggressive approach from Scripter, wants to get right in his face to see and try and challenge. Just blocking out the full sequence so far, RC to keep the pressure going, and there's the Volcanic Viper out.
Amazing contest with 5k on his Bandit Revolver, and yeah, a little bit late of combos. You could barely see, yeah, was pretty much having his legs on the earth, but now it's still air hit.
Yep. Curse is applied, makes it difficult to approach. Oh, gunshot whiff, but still, Milkshake able to find the throw. Nice Volcanic Viper out. 6 HS gets caught, and just like that, the wild throw for the extension, driving all the way to the other side. Combo slash connects, but no pickup still. Alright, RC finds the next couple hits and just keeps him stuck in the corner, jamming on and on and on.
And at the same time, oh, what an anti-air with 5k. The leg of gods into the Deus Ex Machina. Very bad situation for Scripter. Not having burst and one heart away from dying the setup.
Yeah, now just trying to play a little patient. Block so far. Oh, gets caught out on the shimmy, and that's straight into Deus Ex Machina. Milkshake bringing it down into a game 5 situation between both of these players. Either one now with a shot at winning the tournament.
It's going to the last bit of blood. What an amazing set. What an amazing top 8 we have today.
Mhm.
And I just hope everybody on Left and Phrase just like taps this follow button to not skip any of Salty tournaments, because this could happen with any tournament. Like out of nowhere, some goated set arises, and sometimes not even in grand finals. You could see even like Scripter against Blazobs in losers final were already amazing set to watch.
Yeah, for sure. And I think now Scripter definitely taking a minute here to think it out, because you know the first two games went really well for him, and now Milkshake kind of making a dent in all that. So trying to think it through, what does he have in stock to make it whole all the way home here?
Duel 1.
And here we
Yeah,
go.
color into the normal Soul 6 HS round start, decided to go full Reef, full reward, and already out of burst, so Milkshake have a very nice round start.
Yeah, 5D sadly not going to block. Good tech on the throw. However, Travis is right in, but man, Milkshake is just ready with that anti-air straight into Deus Ex Machina. Milkshake has just really leveled up the control over Scripty here, making really good punishes on some of these crazy options that he's going for. Flex shield away, trying to run down. Chase him down with the life. A little rough here. Post JS not connecting, and there is the punish. Which not quite a kill just yet, but low life situation. Just finally pick knockdown, finds another couple hits. Damage is starting to pile up, running him towards the corner. Just FDM away, and the Bandit Bringer recently has not really been it. Milkshake getting these throws, and with that, tournament point for Milkshake.
Yeah, he really wants to get this meter in the last second, but every time it's mistimed a little bit. And now FD, just to cover the distance to no roll mix up for Milkshake, and amazing. Small hits, but with huge reward, and no, what an amazing side switch.
Ooh, run in, just catches him just as he tries to set a curse on. And already finding the next couple hits, pushing him all the way to the other side, chipping away at him. Tries to go for a dust, but there's the YSC. Now it's Milkshake's turn, but the life deficit is a little doomed. Good block on the BRC mix, just backing away. And there it is, finally the Bandit Bringer hitting it. Whoever called that double Luigi, here it is.
Yes, what an amazing sequence from Scripture, and now we are running to the last set. Milkshake has a burst, gives the pressure going. What an amazing patience from Scripture, tries to get back from it. No concentration for you for now. He was able to hit, no punish on Bandit Bringer.
There's the Elden Ring cross up. We are getting close to that burst, but not without Milkshake first catching out some unburstable damage, getting all those bullets back. No break though. Still distance enough to get that focus going. And now you're trapped between the doppelganger. Finds the Elden Ring cross up. Is going to have to burst, and the life deficit is really difficult to play with punish on the Bandit Revolver. But it's still Milkshake's turn. The block on the dust. Patience here from Scripter is going to be key to try and escape, but unfortunately gets swept into the Deus Ex Machina. I believe that it's
Yes,
going to be
this is
all for Scripter.
What an amazing round for both of them, and Milkshake comes victorious. Actually was prepared for this wild beast with his gun and said, okay guys, we are opening the hunt. What an amazing tournament, what an amazing ending.
Yeah, 100%. So definitely congratulations to Milkshake for stopping the beast, man. The absolutely insane. Like the control on the last reset was so on point, and especially to make that comeback from a 2-game deficit. And still, I think only that last round there was kind of shaky before, again, just locking in, denying all the options, stopping Scripter from being too crazy. So just a really all-around wonderful performance. And of course, you know, my personal MVP, Scripter, hats off. That was insane.
Yeah, and
Everyone's MVP, I believe so. Like the performance was kind of OD. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, this was unironically like the first time in such a long time I was just glued to the screen watching this. So I never like do other stuff, but like I was actually glued watching every script. So this guy is a demon. Like I love everything. Like execution, hard reads, a lot of the like niche stuff Scripter was doing. Like I actually had so much fun watching the Scripter. Even though second place is still like insane performance, right? In this bracket, like losing final round, still OD. Like still OD. Actually my goat of the tournament.
Yeah, so if these words reach Scripter, right, like no worries about the performance anxiety, right? We all loved it, and we all look forward to your next appearance.
I think everybody going to tell him all the words because it was an amazing and as well Milkshake. Oh my god, I love this grand finals. They were really fire, but we need to warp it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look right now. Who to rate? Who to rate? You know, I'm trying to see.
Yeah, let's snipe somebody. Do we have any soul players, by the way? You know, maybe to keep the thematic going.
I don't see
Quickly,
any
Scripter,
that I
boot up the
know
laptop stream.
online. I'm gonna check other games.
No, set a.b.a.
But yeah, it ran for a bit longer today because this was so hype. You know, I see Kenny online. I normally rate with Xrd. I rate Strive people. So now to pay it back, I'm gonna rate Xrd with Strive. You know, we gotta bait and switch around. You know, totally not shameless. Also sign up for Xrd tomorrow on Salty. You know, totally not shameless.
I mean, we saw pretty much Xrd soul today.
Yeah, no, that was. I thought for a bit. I genuinely saw like I for a bit thought it's like, does he play Xrd? Because like a lot of the specific like ways, Scripter was approaching problems. It looked like very Xrd-ish.
I thought
Yeah,
he
that's what
was
I had to
raised.
like ask. Is
Yeah.
he a secret Exit player?
No. This guy was pretty much raised by old Guilty Gear players,
Itchers.
and he's an amazing. Like he even self-taught. Like, I think we will see more of him because he slowly stops his anxiety before like online tournaments, start participating more. So we probably would see another star rising, and it's going to be an amazing tournament down the line.
Yeah. Again, I hope Scriptus shows up next week because again, insane performance. And you know, with that, you know, I'm gonna put this up on the screen while we prepare the raid. You know, any last words, Yakar? You know, I know what you want to talk about, so I'm gonna put it up on the screen for you. You have like 15 seconds.
Okay, thank you. So yes, offline in the Netherlands 2-day event. Definitely come by if you can. Start.gg is somewhere. I'll grab that if people are interested. But of course, definitely come check us out. We got Strive, we got Xrd, Uni, Blue versus Rising, Blazblue, Centrification, and Cross Tag. So if you are in the area, do check us out. And for other than that, enjoy the Xrd stream. Catch you all next time. Play Blazblue Centrification.
Play Xrd. Bye bye.